I'm testing to see if my shit's working because I don't know what's going on. Or it's not that I don't know what's going on. I just don't know if it's because sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Like okay, never mind. Yeah, it's working. I might as well just go ahead and do a reading because I don't even need to. It's just a collective, so either it resonates or it don't. You know. So somebody could be preaching to you, kind of telling you. Somebody could be preaching to you, or you could be preaching to somebody, or you're hearing somebody preach to another person, or whatever. And it's like, I don't know if you're looking at this person like practice what you preach. So you know how sometimes you can be with like your sister, your sibling, cousin, whatever, brother, mother, whoever, and they're like, they may be on the phone or they may whatever, they may be talking to somebody and they're saying they're preaching to the person telling them all this stuff, and then you're just looking at them like you don't even do that shit. So it's something about practice what you preach. Yeah, I feel like something is like manipulation. What's good, Alyssa? My bad. I was hoping that the volume was working because it wasn't working. I did the first reading the other day and then I don't know what was going on, so I just wanted to make sure. So I didn't put anything on this to be like, oh, it's for a certain sign, because it's not. It's gonna be collective anyways. But yeah, practice what you preach. Maybe somebody, you feel like somebody should do that. I don't know what's going on in the ethers and shit. I feel like a lot of, I don't know, I could be looking to see if it's any shifts or if there's anything going on that's opposing. Like, is it, I think it's things needing to be learned when it comes to people. I think everybody is going through like valuable lessons, nothing that's like crazy. Well, maybe not, but valuable lessons when it comes to like the devil energies, so to speak. But how are you, Alyssa? I meant to do something about that. I need to charge it. I'm trying to find all my cards. I wasn't ready anyways. I was just making sure the volume was good to go. But yeah, I don't know why I got all these damn cards out. Like, I guess I'll use them. I'm actually in a decent mood. I'm good. Just adjusting to things. I've been trying to mind my fucking business, but there's been so much stuff going on around me and just happening that it's like sometimes you just feel, sometimes it's like you cannot catch a break. It's like shit be, it's just other people, you know, but it's also, you know, it's everybody. I think it's me, other people, everybody got their thing that's probably like happening to them that's just like, what the hell? But whatever. But yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking. I don't know if you asked me. Oh yeah, you did. My bad. Yeah, I'm good. Just yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Better than I was yesterday. Oh, well, actually, yesterday was pretty straight. No, hold on. Today is a different day. My bad. The day before yesterday was pretty straight. Yesterday was just a lot of running around and getting shit together. And so I feel like next week will be much better. Yeah, the devil energy is like lingering. I feel like the devil is on a mission. I'm not saying like, I mean, it could just be where, you know, change needs to happen, in order for change to happen, or in order for the wheel to turn, or in order for fortune to come in, or in order for X, Y, and Z, whatever, plug something in. You have to abide by the devil. I don't mean literally the devil. I'm talking about Saturn. Like, Saturn don't play. So you have to fucking abide by Saturn. Shit happens. That's literally how I feel when I see the devil. Shit happens. But that's only because, you know, whatever. But yeah, so some of you guys, this is what's going on. Like, you have to abide by things. You have to learn how to, apply what you've learned to X, Y, and Z because discipline is needed. So whatever discipline is for you, or whatever you need discipline in, that is what's being highlighted for a lot of people. So it could be anything. It's like you get hit with one thing because you haven't been disciplined with that. Let me hit you with this shit. Like it's I'm not gonna say it's tests. I just feel like it's things that needs to happen in order to get your ass in gear, or get you to like see what it is you need to do, what do you need to, like, how you need to maneuver, etc., etc. Yeah, because I feel like this is like everybody. I feel like this is like a worldly thing, or a global thing is what I meant. I feel like this is like everybody. So everybody can be going through their certain type of, or certain challenges. And all that, specific challenges. Yeah, faith is really, I feel like faith is big. I was getting a star a good bit too, so faith is a big thing right now. Some of you guys might have been losing faith in something. It could be anything whatsoever. Purple may be a good color for you, or you may just really like purple. I love purple. Not all shades, of course, but I love purple. So purple can be significant because this card is purple as well. And then the Empress wanted to come out randomly. So yeah, some of you guys are moving on. I don't know from what. This could be from a specific. I got a couple of things. Some of you guys are moving on from like one part of your life to another. Maybe you're leveling up. Some of you guys are taking emotions out of the equation when it comes to people, places, things, and etc., etc., especially work. Some of you guys are definitely taking emotions out of work because it's like diminishing who you are, or diminishing like your spirit or something, making you feel like this is it, this is all it's gonna be, or some shit. Like, it is not. I mean, I don't know, maybe for some people, but anyways, some of you guys are definitely leaving something behind. Some of you guys are your kids are leaving the nest, so you may your kids may be older. This is not for everybody, obviously, but your kids may be old enough to be on their own, do their own thing, or whatever the case may be. Like maybe your last child is about to graduate this year, and so it's like you're gonna have the empty nest thing going on. It may hurt. You may not like the separation. Some of you guys, it's something to do with possibly a marriage. Some of you guys, you may have been married, and this is like it for that. Like it's over. It's done with. You're taking your emotions out of it, or you're walking away from it, or you're abandoning it. Abandoning. I can't even say that shit right. But you could be abandoning something. It may not be like on some hardcore shit, but the Three of Swords was here. Some of you guys, you're doing it on purpose because you've had enough, or you just feel like the Three of Swords is the issue, and it's not getting, like, the issue isn't getting solved. Some of you guys, you could have already moved on or just emotionally detached since March. You might have already been in the process of getting like separation or a divorce or something. That's not for everybody. Some of you guys are just, you're finally healing from something and finally moving on from something. You can be a Pisces, you can be a Taurus, you don't have to be. You can definitely just, this can just be a part of you that is really, sorry, that's not what I meant. This can just be a placement of yours. I don't know why I said a part. I mean, it can be. Maybe it is a part of you that you've been holding on to, or had some type of emotional connection or tie to, that might have been hard to leave behind, hard to let go of. But it could have something to do with like reaching a limit, like you've reached a point of no return, or you just reached a limit to however much you could take before you're like, okay, it's time to move on. Some of you guys, this could be a pregnancy that might have not happened. I'm sorry to hear that. Some of you guys, it's like something could have definitely been diminishing your beauty. And it could be anything. It could be weight. It could be stress. It could be a relationship. It can be a marriage, or environment. It could be anything. For some of you guys, it's work. I'm sorry, but some of you guys, it's something to do with work. It's like it was really taken. It's like it was taking away your femininity. You can be a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. If you're a woman, it was like taken away from the feminine part of you. You might have felt more masculine because you had to do all. You had to like take the lead. And I mean, that's not saying that that's masculine, but it's more so of like you might have not felt like you're being pampered and treated and felt a certain type of way, and that sucks. I already know. You might not felt nurtured by the people who you work for, or whatever the case. This can also be like your own business. Some of you guys, you can be going into business, you can be creating something. Some of you guys, it's something that you've already been doing that you're thinking about walking away from, because either you reached your limit, like this is as much as it's gonna go, or it could be like it's just not it. Either it's not it anymore, you reached your limit, like this is as far as you can go. I'm not saying it's good or bad, I don't really know. And then some of you guys is more so of like you're just leaving it behind because you just feel like you just need to put a wedge between you and whatever that is, or distance, or you need to separate from it because I don't know. Let's see. I feel like it can have something to do with you might have been forced. Your hand might have been forced. If this is a job, some of you guys might have been forced to leave it because either it wasn't paying enough, or they weren't paying enough, or you just felt very not taken care of by someone. Something was supposed to lead to the 10 of Pentacles. You might have felt like it was a 5, or you might have felt, or for some of you guys, if this is a divorce or separation, it's like you're leaving with the 5. Even if no matter what, it's like you got to do what you got to do, even if it sucks, or even if it's like you have to rip yourself from something, and it's like ripping off the band-aid, and it's like 5 of Pentacles, like you go for the 10 to the 5. That shit is sucky. But it's more of a feeling of lack, but it doesn't mean that you're actually lacking. But you can see it as that. I mean, that's half of a whole. So if you with someone, or someone was, everything it was meant to be, or not, let me say it like that. Everything was like all good. 10 of Pentacles is like what everybody, not everybody, but what most people are just, they feel like if they just had that, everything would be all good. And you might have had that, but something in that 10 of Pentacles wasn't cutting it for you. So the 5 of Pentacles is what you might have left with. Could have been also what you came in with. If this is a 50-50 thing, you was some 50-50 shit that you was doing with somebody, you came in with 50, they came in with 50, whatever this is, and it's just like, it was whole at one point, but I don't know what happened. Somebody just completely emotionally disconnected, withdrew. It's like somebody's looking for something deeper, because it's not all about money, or it's not all about, I don't know, the quintessential dream of the white picket fence, the American dream of the big house and the son and the daughter and the dog and or whatever. Somebody might have felt disappointed, like highly disappointed, like, is this all it is? Or somebody just wasn't feeling taken care of, or both, or all of that. But yeah, some of you guys, you could be in the art, industry when it comes to art, but art is really vast. So it could have been, I don't know, it could have been painting, drawing, music, dance, theater, anything like that is art. So there's that. Some of you guys might be leaving something or disconnected from something because you just felt restricted, like as if you were trapped. If this is a job, you might have felt like you're trapped, like there's nothing else I can do, because if I leave this, I go from the 10 to the 5. But it could also, for some of you guys, this is like somebody, you got fired, or or you got laid off. That's not for everybody, but that could be why somebody is like, well, shit, I can't, I had the 10, now I got the 5. Is you still can get somewhere with the 5, because you're halfway there at least. Now, it's not like you went from, the 10 to the 2, or the 10 to the 3, you at least at a 5. That's at least halfway there. For some of you guys, this is more so of like, you're working, and you feel like, yeah, you may be making this much, but all you see is the 5 of Pentacles. Like, you're lacking, you need more. That's not for everyone either. For some of you guys, and if you were at a job where it's like this, you might feel like this is all it is that I can do, or this is it. Like, you can't find anything else, or you've been patient enough. Some of you guys might have been trying to find a job while you're at a job, and you're just like, it's not happening fast enough, or you may be kind of anxious, like, I wonder, like, when am I going to be able to leave this? When am I, like, is it going to happen for me? Am I going to get this? Am I going to get that? I wouldn't know. Some of you guys, somebody is also afraid of going to jail, but I don't know what that's about. That's not for everyone. But yeah, but somebody's definitely been feeling the pressure to move on from something, or to go into something else. I don't know how deep that is. Definitely big time on work. Eight of Pentacles is bottom of that is big time on work for some of you guys, or whatever work is for you. It could be anything. Since this is seeming like work for a good bit of you guys and money, let's go ahead and get into the money. I know I got some other cards when it comes to money. I don't feel like digging through that. I gotta do so much cleaning and clearing stuff out. I got clothes I gotta wash. I got so much stuff that I had to put away, and I still got a lot of stuff that I got to put away. I'm doing it in the morning because I'm just sitting here like, I don't feel like doing that shit, all of it right now. I had to do a lot of moving around because, you know, I got my van back, and I just had to like, I had to switch all the stuff, and it's just so much, and I still need to clean. I had stuff in my car, and I had to put it in here, and then put stuff in, from here and there. It's like, oh my goodness. Good thing, you know, blessed to have a week to be able to do that, because I feel for the people who don't have much time off and got to do a lot of shit on their days off, and it's just like, when do you get a fucking break? You know what I mean? Alright, what's up with this energy? Some of you guys are wanting to start something. It could be in the beauty industry. I mean, the Eight of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck, and we got workaholic. This is Virgo energy on top of that. And all I know Virgos to be are that workaholics. Even my aunts, my late aunts, all they did was fucking work. But you can definitely be planning on doing something else. We got patience again, and I already gotten that, but maybe you're trying to be patient when it comes to something. But you know, sometimes people say, have you been productive? Like, are you productive or are you busy? Or something like that. Busy and productive is different. You can be busy, but if you're not being productive, then nothing. You can be productive, you know, and not be busy, but getting shit done. So have you been productive? Have you been busy? So some of you guys, you do have a strong work ethic, and you always give 110%, you know, compared to a lot of other people. Some of you guys, you do a lot of hard work, and you do have a lot of talent, but it's like, you may not let your talent show. It just, you know, if you're not putting your talent on display, the hard work is not, it may feel like it's not paying off, if you understand where I'm coming from. And some of you guys are just plain out unmotivated, and you're using laziness as a way to like sabotage yourself out of doing something here, whatever this is. I don't know if somebody feels like you know, they have no help, or their hands are tied, or somebody just feels hopeless. But faith is here. That's the main thing, is faith. So it's like, hopefully you're not discouraged and feeling like, you know, helpless, like you're not going to be able to get out of something. So for some of you guys, it's going to be debt. You could be freaking working your ass off to pay off debts, and you're just like, is it like, what the hell? You know, some of you guys, you could be single mothers, maybe not. You can just be a mother in general, or you're just you can be a single person. Single people, even if you have nothing, no kids or nothing, you get hit with a lot of shit too, taxes and all that. So it's just like, at least for some people, they get money back. But some of you guys, you could just feel trapped by your circumstances. It's not for everybody. Some of you guys feeling like a slave to the system, a slave to your work. Hopefully not, you know, like that. But it happens. I don't know if something happened in a job, if you got laid off or whatever. Some of you guys may feel victimized. Like, you may feel like something happened to you, and you may want justice, or you just may feel like it's nothing you can do about it. Like, oh well, like, I mean, what can I do about it? They done this, they done that. Like, you know, so it could just be a lot of drama going on around you, especially at work. For somebody, it's definitely at work. Oh my goodness. But you're trying to remain patient. Some of you guys are just really trying to find something different, find another job, or just get out of something if you haven't gotten laid off or gotten fired or something like that from a place. I don't know who that's from. I'm not saying that you are, you know, but some of you guys could be writers. Some of you guys could be into like science, any type of science field, health, anything like that. So let's see what's up with this workaholic situation. You may do something where it's like, you may work with like women's health. You may be a esthetician. You can work in a hospital. You can work in a clinic. Some of you guys could work for people like CNA, RA, sorry, RA, CNA, RN, HHA, medical assistant, phlebotomist, doctor, any type of doctor, specialist. You know, you can just work at these places. Some of you guys definitely may work with females, like there's like female health. My goodness. Some of you guys can be, some of you guys can be, fuck, I'm blanking out now. What is it called? Women's health. So it can be anything. Fuck, I'm not even about to get into it. Some of you guys, you could be in the art of healing. So maybe you're like you may be into homeopathy, or maybe you do, a pocket. I can never pronounce that shit right. Some of you guys can be into like different type of medicine, like, you know, you heal with herbs and shit like that. You can be an herbalist, hell, or you can be in that field. But it's something to do with healing in any type of way. Now, this could be something that you want to do, but you may feel like there's no hope for you to be able to do this. I don't know why. You may feel like you may be feeling pressured to do something like now, and that may not be your style. You may like to take your time, and you may feel like the world is going by. You know, the world is constantly going. Everybody is doing things and going, and you may be feeling like, you know, well, shit. Should I do it now? Should I wait? You know, so you may be feeling pressured to hurry up and do something, even if you're not ready. Now, some of you guys are planning on traveling. You may be trying to move out the fucking country. I ain't gonna lie. Or just move, period. And that may be difficult, walking away from something that you've built up, especially if you already have a business, already done things, and you're thinking about moving out of the country, and you know it's different. You can't just move. I mean, you can, I guess, but it won't be the same. You know, just move out of the country and go to, I don't know where you're at though, first of all, but move out of the country and go to, like, I don't know, Czechoslovakia, or I don't know, Taiwan, or Indonesia, or something like that, and do the same thing. Not necessarily, I mean, maybe, but not entirely. It just depends on what industry you're in. Some of you guys are teachers. Some of you guys are, what is it called? Some of you guys are teachers. Some of you guys are, okay, you could be like a preschool teacher, elementary school teacher, something young. Some of you guys can also be, what is the shit called when, babysitters, but what's the other ones? The people who work for like daycares and shit like that. And that can definitely be something, or it's something that you want to do, whatever the case may be. Some of you guys want to create something, like, so that you can sell that to people and they buy it and all this other stuff. You can definitely be trying to get rid of synthetic things. This can be all of everything. This can be like skin products, hair products, etc., etc. I went to the store. Yeah, I've been trying to find a decent lotion just to use with my Vaseline, so it'd be more. My bad. I would love to be a healer. That would go and do it, or look into it. And I'm in the store. I went to different stores too. I'm looking at all, like, I have Native all the way at home. I left my Native lotion. That's simple as fuck. You know, I love the lotion, and I cannot find it. Well, I probably, because I'm going where I'm going, but I cannot find this lotion anywhere else. I'm going to these stores looking at these lotions, and I'm just looking at them like, this is fucking sucky. Like, all of the lotions got the shitty ass, crazy ass ingredients, dyes and shit. Like, why the fuck? Like, what? And I was wondering, like, is it anything out there that's, you know, not crazy expensive, and at least doesn't have like 50 fucking ingredients? Why does it need that many ingredients, first of all? But I was able to find, like, this is the only thing that I really seen that is decent enough. Is the Aveeno, this daily moisturizer. It doesn't have like 50 ingredients. It's very straight to the point, but it's still not something that I would not necessarily go with. But I want to try it out with the Vaseline that I use, and it's fragrance free too, and see if that works. If that works, then I'm gonna start getting that, I guess. But I'm gonna try to find that native. Even that's just expensive. But it's like too many ingredients. Way too many ingredients. And then it's just way too many ingredients. And I don't like putting a lot of stuff because my skin is very like difficult to. I should definitely be putting some sunscreen on, but it's not that bad. I mean, you can tell the difference, like from like right here, it starts to get like mad. I think it looks like it at least. Anyways, but yeah, my skin is already like prone to doing its own. I already got skin issues due to my one of my placements, so it's sucky. So finding something that's not harsh and got all that stuff in it because it's going to make it worse. I try to avoid it. That's why I just use Vaseline all the time, or petroleum jelly, because Vaseline is actually a brand. It's not. It's not called Vaseline. Not petroleum jelly is not Vaseline. Vaseline is a brand, but it's easier to just say Vaseline. Um, but yeah, some of you guys are being called to trust that trust and have faith that things will work out, or you will figure it out, or you will get to where it is you want to be. Just try to be productive and not just busy doing shit, because I have a problem with that too. I'm doing stuff and doing stuff and doing stuff. I'm busy as hell, but then I look back and I'm like, I didn't do anything. That's how I feel with all this shit. But it's limited space. I really have a lot of projects I want to do in this van, to this van on the inside, so I can have more space, because I don't like how it is. I don't like the setup. The feng shui is off. It's not feng shuiing. So I have to do something about that within the next month before it gets too damn hot. But yeah, so some of you guys may be doing the same thing where it's something about your space. But yeah, you definitely may be feeling um, kind of powerless or just in a crisis. Some of you guys can be in a crisis. Some of you guys may be feeling silenced. I've been feeling like that for a minute, especially with these damn videos that just go silent. I don't know what the fuck that's about. It's like something not wanting people to hear the messages, because it's been some good ones. But let's see. I'm trying to figure out. I don't. Damn. Let's see why. Somebody wants to get to know you better or something like that. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't know if somebody's like pretending to have more than you, or pretending to have less than they do, or more than they do. That, I don't know what that's about. That's not what I meant to pull. I meant to get these cards. I don't know why that matters. It can be an earth sign. No offense, I'm not trying to be funny, I'm just saying. Or you could be an earth sign, I don't know. But it could also still be another earth sign that's doing that. It doesn't have to be that deep. Alright, let's see. What is... Oops, I fucked up. What did I do? What did I do? Alright, there we go. Alright, what's the personality energy for this workaholic situation and this Empress? And this could be somebody else that's, working a lot just to get by. See, some of you guys could be dealing with a... So you guys can be dealing with a mutable sign. So, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, or Sag. So you guys are very creative. You can definitely be a Virgo, or have it in your chart, or vice versa. I don't know what this is about. Somebody can be born in 79, 97, 94. Don't have to be. Somebody can be 49 as well. Somebody could be a life path 8, 4, 9, 7, 1, or 3. You don't have to be. Um, if you're a life path 9, 7, or 1, you could definitely be magnetic at this time. Maybe you're in the pursuit of knowledge. Maybe you're just really trying to learn or understand some things, read up on some stuff. Be more knowledgeable about what it is that you're either seeking after, what is going on with you, the world, other people, mental health, health in general, making sure you get your vitamins and minerals and proper, maybe proper sleep. I don't know, all the other stuff. But some of you guys are too concerned about, you know, exploring and freedom. You definitely could have a Sag in your chart. Some of you guys may be born in, this could be going on in this month. But some of you guys may be born in April. You may be born in September. You may be born in August or July. But September 4th can be significant. April 9th. August can be significant. September 7th, July 9th can be significant times. It can mean that something could be significant in those times, or they can be your birthday. I don't know, whatever, or anything. 2004, 2009, 2008, 2014, 2019, 2018, 2017, 2007 can be real significant. Yeah. It could be significant things that happen in those years. But some of you guys are just, yeah, I feel like you're concerned about freedom, going on adventures, exploring, learning new things. You're like you're on a pursuit of knowledge, heavy with the Sag energy. I feel like it's a bullseye type of thing. Like you see something, that's what you're going after. That's what you want to do. It's not for everybody. But I feel like you won't be satisfied until you have some type of power or gain some type of power of knowledge. When it comes to something, this can be some type of field, something that you're trying to do, or just when it comes to yourself and what it is who you are and what it is you want to do. So you can just be all about yourself right now. Some of you guys, if you are a life path 9, 4, or 3, or 1, again, you may be having some type of sexual awakening, like the Virgin Mary, or I don't know, something about you kind of like being what's that shit called? Not reborn. What's the other thing? Whenever you get like maybe baptized or something. I don't know, or like clear your sins or clearing your whatever. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not even about to continue. I feel like it's something about you being true to yourself, or it's something very spiritual going on here. And I feel like you're no longer needing to please others. I'm not saying you were needing to do that in the first place, but it's like you're definitely not pleasing others anymore. It's like you're pleasing yourself, because this is definitely what somebody is. I've been saying this from the beginning. Somebody's moving on or moving forward, or somebody's abandoning something in order to, or escaping something in order to put into themselves with this Empress energy. It's like this is what somebody is focused on. This could just be the energy that you carry. You may be really creative right now. This can be a really great time to be creative, get creative, especially if there's anything to do with art, of course, whatever. But yeah, I feel like it's like you're able to change another person's life due to your own self-love. And no longer pleasing others and pleasing yourself seems to be working, because people may be looking at you like like you're the person to come to heal them, or you must be I'm about to say some shit, never mind. But you must be like, you know, you're so pure or something. I don't know. Maybe people feel like you're just so pure and you're cleansed, or who knows. But it's wild because it goes from the red with the pirate, with the bullseye, straight to the white. Then hopefully this is not somebody who is like, they got their eye on you, because look at her. You know, it's like, I feel like it's like a bullseye to me. It's like Sag energy, but because they got their target, like their eye set on you, and then you're like the fucking virgin. You're sitting here pure and white, you know. I mean, maybe not pure, but you know what I mean. In this type of self-loving energy, and this is bringing in, is making people curious, you know what I mean? And then if you are life path 8, or your birthday is in August or whatever, you may definitely, I don't know if you're untrustworthy and deceptive, or this is just how people see you. I don't know if they feel like they can trust you, but then because you're so pure, they can't trust you. You're just too pure. No, nobody can be a virgin. Nobody's a virgin anymore. Virginity is not a thing. You know, shit like that. Like somebody may think someone's too pure. Like, no, you're too, you have to, something's got to be wrong because you love yourself too much. You're too pure. Like, what, you know, that's, to me, you already know that's dumb as fuck. But, it happens. So somebody literally may not understand your purity. They may not understand how you can be what you are. It has to be some fucking catch. So they may be the person who acts deceptive and come off as untrustworthy and envious, although that's not really who they are. Deep down, they just think that that's what you are, so they're projecting that, or they're mirroring that, thinking that, you know, well, I'm about to match that energy, let me be deceptive and untrustworthy acting, and this is weird. Or it could just be where somebody feels like something's got to be wrong, you have to be deceptive, you have to be untrustworthy, you know, I can't trust you or something like that, because you're just, this virgin energy is way too pure for me. Like, somebody they don't run by that too often. And pure people who just like to help others, or who's just like, you know, not in it for other people, just in, you know, not in it for themselves, not trying to take, not trying to be a certain way, or whatever the case may be, is like your energy is too pure or something like that. I don't know why, or vice versa. Maybe you feel like this about someone, but somebody's like, no, there's no way that you have to be a type of person who enjoys pleasure without effort and getting, you know, getting your needs met and not giving anything. And like, I don't know, somebody may have you all wrong, but it's more so, I think they're looking a little bit too deep into something. So it's one of those overthinkers. Yeah, Weaver. I feel like somebody may be trying to weave a story, like weave a web. Literally, Black Widow with the fucking weavers, like weaving a web. Hopefully not lies, but I don't know. It's more so of like, I feel like somebody may just be, they don't want to sit here and, or who, this, I don't know what this is, but this is somebody who just doesn't want to sit here and miss their chance. They can have a fear of missing out, but they also are afraid that you may be this Black Widow, or you may be deceptive or untrustworthy, or you may be a liar or something. Maybe they dealt with shit like that, or that's all they know. So you know how people are when that's all they know. Nobody ever could be, you know, pure. If somebody comes off as too pure, like, nah, that bitch she must be a devil worshiper. Like, people be thinking the worst things, because some people just don't know that type of energy. They really feel like it's always a dog eat dog world or something. Like, everybody's out to get each other and shit. I mean, yeah, it is a lot of that out there and whatnot, but that doesn't mean that's what everybody on. Not everybody on that time. So what's up with the pirate? Now, somebody could actually be this. Somebody may be pretending to be like a virgin, not like that, but, you know, all self-love and true to self and all this other stuff and spiritual, but really they're Black Widow in reverse, deceptive and untrustworthy and draining and envious and shit. and all about what they can get out of something. And when they set their eye on someone or find that target, it's like, I choose you to fucking like play with or something like that. So I don't know. Hopefully not, but I don't. There's no cards in here saying that, but that doesn't mean anything. Okay, so what's up with this pirate? Sag, 10 of Wands. I already said Sag. I said this literally is like Sag with this pirate shit because of how it's like the zoning in and the scope, like the target. And then here it is, the 10 of Wands. But this is on the moving on. So somebody may definitely have something else that they're going into pursuit for, because I don't know what somebody's been doing that's been burdening them hard. Whatever these problems, the stress, all this, somebody's dropping that shit. And they got their eyes set on something else. Hopefully this is not a person that's like, yeah, you're too hard to get. So let me drop that because you're too hard to fucking get. Whatever the fuck that means. And let me go find somebody else. Let me go find another victim or another person to target, and let me weave lies and do all this other shit to them. Hopefully not, but somebody may be on that time. Could be a Libra, could be an earth sign, could be an air sign, Aquarius, or heavy on the air, but hopefully not. Or somebody could just be like, they're not, they're fucking, if they're a Sag or they're ruled by Sag energy, like heavy, they're not going to stay in one place. If something's not cutting it, they'll drop that shit like a bad habit and dip off to see what's going on over there, whatever that means, whatever over there is. But you may definitely have somebody who usually is like that, kind of looking at you like, somebody likes a challenge. Let's just say that. Somebody likes a challenge, somebody's challenging. Now, for some of you guys, this is just you setting your eyes or, setting your eyes on something else that you find to be satisfying, some adventure, some type of freedom, or learning something new, whatever the case may be. And whatever this 10 of Wands is that you've been emotionally attached to, you're dropping that shit. That shit is gone. It's finito. Why? Because you've been struggling. People might have been taking you for granted. There's been delays. I don't know. It could just be a lot of things. Something that's like, it's too much. You might have been taking on too much. Some of you guys, it could just be obligations, overloaded with responsibilities, overburdened with duty, your duty to whatever the fuck. And some of you guys, you're just done. You're over it. You're dropping the shit and you're going to detach from it and move forward. Now, like I said, some of you guys, this is like a relationship. Some of you guys, this is work. Some of you guys, this is a marriage. Some of you guys, this is a environment. Maybe you live a certain place and it's just like you're done. And you see something else that you feel is catching your attention and you feel like it's way more suitable for you, or something that's interesting for you to learn or whatever. You're just like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to whatever. So there's that. What's up with the Virgin? I feel like this is different energies. I don't even feel like this is all together, but it could be. Because this Virgin here seems like that's the Empress, is right under the Empress. The Pirate is under the moving on of the Eight of Cups, kind of like escapism. You can have Pisces in your chart, you can have Saturn in your chart, you don't have to, or whomever, whatever. But escapism. But it seems to be pretty healthy, because you could have been real attached to something, trying to hold on to something, and maybe you just had to detach from that in order to see that something was just like, it's not cutting it. You're actually dealing with burnout more than it's like you're dealing with the cons of something more than the pros, whatever that is. Okay, let's up with this Virgin. I keep wanting to say Virgin Mary, and it's not. You're done. Yay, Sag. It's good, Jennifer. Judgment. Okay. This is that awakening I was talking about. Like I said, some of you guys, it is a sexual awakening. And sexual awakening doesn't have to be like that, but I feel like this is like a renewal of you. Like I said, some of you guys could be getting purified or something, or celibacy. This is anything. It's like you making a commitment to self, or you just been loving on yourself, and it shows. Whatever that means, it shows that you've been loving on yourself, or you've been staying true to yourself. Like, you're not going to break your celibacy, you're not going to break your vows to whatever, for anybody, you know. So you can be an empress and be a virgin for sure. And it doesn't have to be like virgin like that, but you could be. Some of you guys, like I said, is like, if it's celibacy, you've been sticking to that for sure. And I don't feel like you're going to be leaving that anytime soon, especially if it's fresh and new. No, if you've been doing that for a long time, is staying like that. I mean, maybe you did fall off the wagon for a second, and you could just be trying to, be forgiven. You want to you can be looking for forgiveness. You can be looking for forgiveness for that small amount of time you might have done some things, you know. But I feel like you're trying to make better choices, and that could be where that devil energy I was getting, might have been interrupting. Now, like I said, Saturn can slap you upside the head, and if you're not being disciplined and shit like that. So if you was being kind of I keep wanting to say provoked, but that's not what I mean. But if you was definitely feeling, oh my god, I feel like this looks so weird. My bad. I'm getting crackheadish. But if you were, I forgot what I was even saying. Whatever. So yeah, you can definitely be trying to see forgiveness for something. Maybe you sinned or something like that recently or some shit. Broke a vow, or I don't know. But yeah, I feel like this is you kind of making a decision. Oh goodness gracious. Yeah. So you guys are just healing. I feel like this is like a healing thing. You've been healing, and the shit shows. I mean, the Queen of Wands, that's vibrancy. With the Empress and the fucking Virgin, that's fucking vibrancy. With Judgment sitting right there, that is just straight up bounce or whatever. Literally. Somebody is just looking very attractive, very magnetic. It shows. And it's because of you, is Judgment. So some of you guys, like I said, you're making a mandatory choice, and it's going to change your life for the better. And I feel like it's something to do with purification or healing, or now this could be, if this is job related, because I did say somebody want to get into like health and all this other stuff. It's going to be showing. This is like outside too, so inside and outside. So this is like what you put in your body and on the outside. Same shit for me. I've been celibate for 2 years and something. Keep going. Literally, because it's looking good on you. Whoever, you, me, us, it doesn't matter. Whomever is looking good. Virgin here with the Empress and the fucking Queen of Wands. That's like, look but cannot touch. Motherfuckers cannot touch, but you looking good though. And you've been loyal to whatever it is you've been doing. So like I said, very, very magnetic, very confident, very attractive. Like I said, some of you guys want to get into a business of healing in some sort of way, or something to do with anything when it comes to the aesthetics, or herbs, medicine, counseling, even for somebody. That's not what I meant. Growth is here. It wanted to come out reverse. So some of you guys definitely investing into something. Some of you guys are just investing into yourself. And perfection is here too. Some of you guys can be taking on odd jobs too, to grow your wealth, or this is what you're going to be doing. You can definitely be considering like creating multiple streams of income for sure. Some of you guys are thinking about getting a second job or an odd job, or you may feel like freedom is more important than financial security. It is what it is. I see that too here with this pirate and the Ten of Wands. I feel like something about freedom is a big thing for some of you guys. You could have been working like crazy, and you're just like, this shit's not making me feel better or happy or anything. You rather be free than be slaving away just for financial security. But you may have to do that anyways, some of you guys, or you have already done that. But you may be getting a lot of money here. You seem like you're gonna be happy here soon. You're gonna get a windfall. You're going to strike it big too. Some of you guys are into real estate, or you want to get into real estate. Go ahead, for sure. But yeah, the universe does have a better plan for whoever this is. This it could be for anybody. Um, so whatever plan you may have, the universe has a better plan. um, so you, like I said, yeah, see, protecting the planet, yeah, herbalism. Some of you guys want to get into herbalism, do that shit, because some of you guys are doing it for yourself, and it's looking fucking amazing. It's looking great. Okay, the version with this clear shit, like you just look good. I mean, Queen of Wands, Virgin, and the Empress, and you talking about herbalism. If you're doing herbalism and it's looking good on you, you can be your own proof or something. Whatever people be using, like marketing or something. You can be the person, the not poster child, but whatever. You can be the face of your own shit. Like, look, see, it happened to me, whatever. But some of you guys are trying to protect the planet too, so you can definitely be switching to a better diet or just doing better overall, inside and out. Some of you guys may want to start working with nature, so gardening, botany, um, like herbalism, like I already said. What's the other one? Like a florist or something like that, or just like I said, you're gardening or something like that, something of that sort. But you may be partnered up with somebody who's like-minded. They understand where you're coming from, or y'all both on the same page. It's like you may have like, it's like you may have this skill and the other person got this, so it's like put that shit together, and it's just like can take over a lot of things. But you could be also manifesting a strong and successful partnership. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It can though, but partnership. I've done my fair share. I had my fair share of fuck ups by not letting shit just be a friendship that is supposed to be for, um, you know, maybe for a partnership in like working or something like that. I fucked up plenty of times. Not plenty, but I fucked up a couple of times by trying to get love get in the middle of the shit, and it fucked things up for me. I already know, because it wasn't meant to be it wasn't meant to be like that. It was meant for us to probably work together or some shit like that. I mean, they fucked up too. We all fuck up. So don't, try not to think just because it's a partnership, let's put love in the mix and start fucking and all the other stuff. You don't have to do all that. Don't make those mistakes. I've already made them for you. Let me just say. And it wasn't my best days, but you live and you learn. So maybe you may need to consider having a partner too who can bring the experience that you lack. Like I said, you may be good at this, but they may be good at that. You put that shit together, it's like, damn, boom. Now it could be, if it's not a partnership, it could definitely be like a relationship or both. So it is what it is. You need somebody who works with you and also have like something that you don't, like they're good at something, they have something that you don't, so you guys can work together. So if it's the Queen of Wands, you need the King of Wands. If it's the Empress, you need the Emperor. If it's the there's nothing else here. Not really. If it's the Queen of Swords, you need the King of Swords, But at the same time, it doesn't have to be like that either. If you were a Queen of Wands, maybe you need the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles to help with the financial part, so you can understand the financial part of something while you know how to run something, and get shit out there. Say you're a Queen of Pentacles, you need a Queen of Swords, or you need a King of Swords to help you like think some things out, or oh my goodness, think some things through, draw up some type of plan, get some type of strategy together, shit like that. Is the same thing. But they can still be the same. So you can still have the Queen and King of Wands, and somebody just brings something to the table that you don't, or somebody knows how to take lead in something and get something going, and you know how to keep that same energy, or you know how to like use that to market or marketing or whatever the case may be. Same shit. But yeah, then some of you guys, some of your relationships may be holding you back from success. So definitely look into the people that's around you, because they may not be helping you at all with your success. They may be hindering it or keeping you from getting to that next level or taking a big step, especially if you're really trying to be like some type of healer of some sort, or herbalist. Now that person could also be you, your relationship with yourself, which I don't see that with this Empress and this Queen of Wands energy with the Virgin. I don't see you being that. So it has to be people around you possibly that can be keeping you from like really getting to what it like investing into yourself or investing into something that you really want to do. So definitely you may have that might be what this judgment is. You may have to make some snap judgments and be like, all right, that's it, it's a wrap, like it's not happening. You're slowing me down, whatever the case may be. You don't have to say that shit, but it's, they may start asking why we don't hang out at the country club anymore on Thursdays, every Thursday or every whatever, because we don't do nothing at the country club and get drunk and talk shit about people and gossip. Like, that's not helping me at all. I don't want to do that all fucking day on my Thursdays or whatever. Shit like that. Some of you guys may have a celebration relating to your work. Some of you guys are hitting some type of plateau, or you may be, something may be a big thing for you. Could even be a graduation of some sort. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see what's up with this Black Widow. 11/11. Oh, nice. I don't think there's anything that make me break my fucking celibacy whatsoever. I'm just like, I'm over so many things. Mentality of everybody. I'll probably break my celibacy if I ever find a girlfriend. Deadass. But it would have to be some serious shit. I don't play around. It's not because I'm just like all of a sudden one thing. People don't ask me anything. They just assume that, and they get so surprised when they know that I'm bi. And they're like, what? Like, I've been like this like for the longest that I can fucking remember. Since I was at least, I'm gonna say about 5th grade, 6th grade. I've been like, not been like that, but I've definitely, I was with females way before I was with guys. I can tell you that damn much. And I like guys, I do. They're just annoying, and they do nothing for me at this point. It's just very discouraging dealing with men. Same thing for females. They're no better. I'm not saying females are better to be with. Fuck no. They're definitely not. If anything, they're kind of more so worse. You just got to find the right one. That goes with anybody, man or woman. You have to find the right person for you. It doesn't matter who it is or what you're into. So people always, like, I had a boyfriend back in the day that was very, like, felt some type of way because I like females. He was like, oh, so what do you want? Like, who you want to be with? I'm like, that's not how it goes. Just because I'm with you and you know that I like females doesn't mean that I have to choose. I don't want to, if I want to be with a female, I'll be with one. Like, that's not what I'm here with you, am I not? Like, I'm not thinking about that shit. But don't fucking try me. Don't take me for granted, or I will fucking be looking for somebody else if I want to. And who knows who it'll be. Don't feel no type of way when it ends up being something different than what you thought. That doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean, oh, that's what I always wanted. Not necessarily. Guys are just not attracted. Like, I'm not attracted to them too much anymore. I mean, guys are good to look at, of course, like, yeah, he's pretty nice. He looks pretty swell, pretty good, but doesn't mean I'm just like, yeah, like, let's get in bed and just do stuff because you're a man and, I'm supposed to be with men. Like, fuck no. I got the wrong damn deck out. What am I doing? We got the High Priestess here for the Black Widow. My bad. And then I've got the wrong fucking deck, but this came out. So they diminish your problems and play up their own. So you got manipulation here. I don't know what this is about, but she got a needle in her hand. She's like about to stab her hand. I don't know what she's doing. Okay, so this is tying in with the Black Widow energy. Now, I'm going to get into a couple of things because I don't think this is for a particular person. I just feel like this is just for energy. This can be you as well. So I'll get into it in a second. But what was I about to say? Yeah. Yeah. It goes for me. I'm always tired of it, taken for granted. But when you understand relationships, especially men, especially if you're a woman and you date men, or you're with, when you start understanding, they don't think like we do, and they're on a completely different fucking like channel altogether. We're on FM, they're on AM, if you know what I mean, like fucking radio. You don't get shit from AM. It's like, not all men, of course, but most of them are fucking is a rap. Like, programming wise, they don't give a fucking shit as long as they're getting what they want, and that's all they care about. And as soon as something better comes along, or you can definitely easily feel like a placeholder. If I feel like somebody is like having me lingering around as a placeholder until something better comes along for them, I'm not about to sit there. I'm going over there. Like, I'm out. Like, I'm not about to sit around and just be a placeholder and try to figure out what the fuck's going on for too long. And it's crazy because when you actually really care about somebody, you can stay in something for so long and don't even know that you look crazy doing that shit. And I know people who are in things right now and it's just like, yeah, you're looking a little bit desperate. You don't have to deal with that type of shit. I hate the fact that my best friend was in an abusive relationship with her second child's uh um dad, dude. Um and it was like abusive, it was chaos, and I'm just sitting here like, why are you in this? Like, you said you didn't want your own kids to be exposed to this like you have when you were um younger, and here it is. And it really pissed me off because you're a Leo. What the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know any Leos that's like that, but then I don't know her path and what she's like, how she's supposed to live out shit in order to get on the right path, or in order to get it together, or to understand that she is worth more than whatever the fuck it is that she was like letting herself go through. And the shit, it pissed me off. But we lost contact. I haven't talked to her in I don't know how fucking long, and that shit's annoying. It's really annoying how that ended. But maybe I was supposed to only be around it for a certain amount of time, but I feel like it was supposed to be longer than that. And that whole relationship that she was in, just it ended up cutting the whole communication line. I haven't talked to her in years. And when I say best friend, I mean like literally. We were best friends from middle school all throughout 20s until about 26, maybe. I'm gonna say 2015 or 2000. I'm gonna say out 2015 was probably the last. No, it wasn't. I'm gonna say like 2018 might have been like the last time we actually ever spoke. It's been a long time. It's been at least like 6 years, and time flies like crazy because it don't feel like it. But yeah, it's so men, women ain't shit too sometimes, but men definitely got their own. They got their own fucking like agendas and their own way of thinking. A lot of them aren't faithful. A lot of them aren't loyal. I'm not saying females aren't either, because of course we got our vices. But men are just not really like. After a while, I just became so unattracted. Like, I keep saying it wrong, like the opposite. I've gotten so like, I just haven't been attracted to men. It just actually makes me want to fucking Earl. Because it's just like, I don't like the mentality of it is the sickening part, and the actions don't help. Sadly, the body may look good, the face may look good, the pockets may look good, but you're not a good person. Like, you're not, you have these, you're a liar, or you like to pretend like you're not talking to other people online, doing all this weird shit, cheating. And it's just like, I don't have, that shit is fucking draining. It will fucking take your beauty and it will trash it. You can literally lose a lot of yourself And I'm talking about looks. You can lose things to where you become bitter, all kinds of shit. And it's just like, it's not worth it. It's not fucking worth it. But I haven't really been serious about many people, relationship wise, in my life. Maybe like 3 ever. Let me think. As far as like love goes, I've only been in love with 2 people ever, ever, and that would be the only 2 people probably until I find somebody else. Which I'm not looking for anything anytime soon. I don't want anything. I'm I don't need anything. I'm a loner. I always like that. So it doesn't bother me to be alone. It's just like, yeah, you would like to have somebody to share, good times and this, that, and the third with. But I can do that with girlfriends, like, go out and travel and all kinds of shit. So it doesn't bother me, or by myself, So when it comes to stuff like that, when it comes to relationships and men, and like, I'm just not. It's a big turn off because a lot of them are just, it's the same. The cheating and the lying and the weird fucking behavior and trying to play this game, and they want you to play the game too. I don't feel like fucking playing that shit. I can definitely veto. I don't have to play that shit. Nobody has to play those games. The shit is exhausting, and it's just like, that shit doesn't make me want somebody more. It just makes me like want you way less because it's draining. Especially if you're dealing with somebody who doesn't understand the balance between like a feminine and masculine energy within themselves, who thinks they just gotta be masculine all the time. They can't tap into their feminine energy because that's gay or it's something wrong, or that shit is just like, come on now. So it's just, all of it is just I'm done. I'm done with all that. That's one part of my life, and I feel like if I would have known sooner and stopped being so fucking in the whole fantasy thing, thinking that, one of these days that, oh my god, like, no, it'd be nice if it happened. Well, it did happen, but I didn't really like. I didn't want to see it until now, but I already knew it was going on years before, like when in my late 20s, I knew what the fuck what shit was going on, like how people were moving, how men were acting, how they do this and how they do that, and like, but I was just like, maybe it's, but that whole, the not everybody is like that shit. You be lucky if you find that person who is really not like that, because sometimes some people aren't like that, but then they can also be serial killers, or they got some other shit going on where it's like even worse. So it's just like, it's just too draining for me. So this energy right here, for some of you guys, the restriction that you could be having could be a spiritual thing. Some of you guys you might have felt like somebody didn't think your problems were problems. They might have been like, oh, you're over exaggerating, you're this, you're that. And that could have definitely turned you into, someone who people would consider untrustworthy or deceptive, because you might have felt like your needs or your problems wasn't, how would I say this? Your needs and your problems wasn't like an issue, like, as if it didn't matter. And that could have really fuck with you, especially if it came to like your spiritual senses. You kind of like, you know it could have messed up like the guides that you had helping you on your journey. You could have definitely hit a roadblockage in your spiritual journey because of people not really thinking that whatever you were going through or whatever you were dealing with was an issue. They might have looked at it as like, oh yeah, that's nothing. I have this going on and that going on, and my mother is like this and that. And you're just like, well, shit like that can definitely get to you. I understand that for sure. Somebody may not, they may make you feel like what you're going through is not that serious, and what they're going through is just like, that's some end of the world serious shit right there. And it might have made you, over time, maybe not, it might have made you feel possibly even like envious. It could have made you feel like, you know you couldn't trust other people, and maybe not even yourself, because that can happen. People can do things and make you not trust your own intuition and shit, and your own and that really fucks up the receptors. So you could have definitely been dark, like a dark witch, like a dark witchy type of thing. You might have been, you could have been deceptive, you could have been dependent, because somebody might have made you feel like your problems aren't that serious, so you have to depend on me for telling you that, you know, telling you how you feel, or telling you, you know, shit like that. And it could have definitely made you feel like you couldn't even trust yourself. You couldn't trust your own intuition. You couldn't trust, you know, what your guides was pretty much showing you. You might have also felt like your emotional stability was being rocked, because you're being told that no, nothing's wrong with you. It's like you knowing something's going on, and somebody's like, no, that's not it. You just gotta you know, you just gotta run it off. Like, no, I literally broke my ankle. No, it's not broken. Just wiggle it around and you know, do a 10K or something. It's just like, what? It's like, but my shit's broken, and somebody just doesn't really look at it like that. They look at it as like, oh, you're okay. But literally I have a concussion. No, you know, just take a nap. What? Why the fuck would I take a nap? I got a concussion. Like, no. So it's like somebody wanting you to sabotage yourself while making it seem like they got real problems going on. Everybody, any problem that somebody has, to that person is a real problem, I would guess. Not everything, but most. Even if your problem is small, it doesn't mean that just because my problem is bigger, that problem that's smaller is not a problem at all. That's still a problem. That's still something that you have to go through, and you have to deal with, and you have to work through, and figure out. And it may be stressful, it may be big to you, just because it doesn't seem big to somebody else, because all they go through is big fucking dramatic ass problems, where it's like their fucking whole building is burning down, and they gotta save their fucking cat, and all this other shit. And you're just like, well, I mean, my basement got flooded, and all my stuff got destroyed, or something like that. You know, it's still serious. It's just different. It's just a different thing. That's a fire, this is water. Doesn't fucking mean that just because that's just a little thing and your whole house didn't burn down, your cat's not on fire, doesn't mean that doesn't hurt you, or it's not you know, you get the gist. So this could have definitely had you drained. It's like battling. It's like when somebody is trying to one up your problems. Like, no, oh, that's your problem, well, this is my problem. And this shit is, that's draining to continue doing that, because it's like, maybe you're not even doing that, you know, it might not even be that deep. You could just be talking, you know. That's how I be doing sometimes. I just be talking, and people will be thinking that, oh, I can one up you on that. Not think, I mean, whatever. But I be feeling like some people be thinking like, I can one up you on that. Yeah, I had this and that and the third happened. It's like, it's not a competition. Literally, this is literally what it's not a competition. And somebody might have took a lot of things as competition, like, oh yeah, you're trying to say that you had it worse than me. Nah, my fucking my mother, you know, offed my brothers and sisters right in front of me, and then poured gasoline on herself, and now I'm an orphanage. Or I grew up in. It's like, okay, okay, all right, you know, you win. So I don't know. This could just be, I'm not gonna say all your life, but this can definitely just be the type of shit you might have had to deal with, that kind of could have had you kind of like feeling like a slave to like a slave to a way you were feeling, or a slave to something, making you feel like, you know, always afraid or terrified of expressing emotion, or showing that, you know, or even like believing your intuition. Somebody might have had you feel like, oh no, like you could have had a gut feeling about somebody, like, oh, I feel like they're doing this and doing that, maybe they're going behind my back, maybe they're cheating, maybe this, whatever, and then they hit you with that, no, you're just hungry, go eat. It's like, wait, what? No. You gotta trust something. That shit's not called that for nothing. My bad. Let me see something. I really hope this don't become an issue. I nipped that shit in the bud. My bad. I'm touching my face and I need to not touch it, but I can't stand when, it doesn't matter. So yeah, we got Pisces here. This Pisces energy. Um, yeah, I feel like some of you guys could have just been silenced, and it was more of a manipulation tactic to get you to feel like, you know, your life is not that bad. It's other people who got way worse things going on, or I got way worse things going on. My problem is grandeur, grandiose. My bad. Your problems are very small. It's like, no, problems are problems, regardless of what the fuck they are. So this could be somebody at work as well that make you feel like, you know, maybe you don't work as much as they do, and they feel like, um, the little problems you run into is nothing. They got big problems. They, you know, real shit that's happening behind the scenes. Motherfuckers is doing cartwheels off of and shit and breaking their like. Oh my goodness, it's too much. This is wild. I really feel like somebody is they're too much, and I mean that in the way of the one-upmanship. It's like a Five of Swords energy. And then it'll have you feeling as if your silence, like, your problems aren't problems or don't matter. Like, you can be having a crisis and somebody's like, no, that's not a crisis. Whatever the crisis is, somebody's like, no, that's not a crisis. A crisis is when, you know, you got to save a bunch of kids on a bus because the brakes aren't working. It's like, I don't fucking know. I ain't got time for that. Nobody got time for this. I just feel like it's very discouraging. It will, well, when shit like that happens, it can make somebody feel as if, you know, they can't talk. It's like they can't actually speak their truth or be honest. I know how that is. Like, some people don't look at abuse as in all directions, because it's just not just one type of abuse. Physical abuse is one thing. You got all these other types of abuse, and some people don't look at it like that. They feel like, that's not verbal abuse if they undermine you or whatever, project or gaslight. Some people don't look at that as abuse. They don't even know what the fuck it means. They can be gaslighting you, and you tell them that, oh, you're gaslighting me, and they're just like, they don't know what the like, even they don't know what they mean, or they do know what it mean, and then they'll hit you with the projection, or make you feel like, you know, that's not what it is, and you know what it is, or whatever. But that could have definitely had you feeling silence. It could have made you feel as if, like, you couldn't speak your truth, you couldn't be you, you couldn't speak up, or talk about your problems or talk about your feelings because it's not important. You might just feel like you weren't important because somebody always felt like whatever they were doing in their life and everything, like they're more important. Whatever they're doing is more important. Drama. I feel like it's just drama. And that could have definitely turned you into a person who, um, you know, I don't feel like this is what, I mean, you could have been like this, but I feel like this is more so what you might have felt about yourself. Like, untrustworthy within yourself, because you might have felt like people couldn't trust you because, I don't know, you're over dramatic, or I don't know, but it can play into that. You got to understand where I'm coming from. It stems from different types of abuse that can actually have you feeling these things, and feeling like you're a bad person and all kinds of shit, because just because somebody is making you feel like that, or they're saying like, oh, you did what, oh, that's bad, you're wrong, you're bad for doing that, and then that shit can stick to you, especially when you're younger or a kid. That shit can stick to you all the way for a long time, and you just always think that you're a bad person, and that you don't deserve something, and that you should shut up and remain quiet because you're dumb, and whatever you say ain't worth shit. Like, that shit, that is a thing. Like, people don't understand that, though. You know, you have to get, therapy. You gotta, I mean, you don't have to get therapy, but if you're able to recognize these things and understand these things, and, you know, get the right knowledge, get the right help, get the right support, you can definitely tackle all those things, and get yourself together. Some people don't. Some people never understand it. Some people actually need to go to therapy to do these things because they can't do it themselves. It's hard for them to comprehend and get their mind fixated on a positive note, or shit like that. So people aren't equipped with that type of mentality, or even equipped with that type of you know, power or ability or strength. You know, they may not be mentally strong enough to differentiate what's going on, why, and fix themselves. People aren't able to do that. Not everybody. So people actually need therapy and need help to do those things. And there's nothing wrong with that. It just means that they probably got it. Their trauma may be fucking just really bad. Really bad. All right. I'm gonna clear this shit. Or you. This could also be you that, you know, went through this, dealt with this, felt like that, all because of feeling like you couldn't, whatever you were seeing was not real. Whatever you were touching is not true, or not real, my bad. Whatever you were tasting is not real. Whatever you're hearing is not real. You know, whatever you're talking about is untrue. Stop being over dramatic. Shit like that. It can definitely silence them, like make somebody feel like backed into a corner, like. And it can also cause anxiety too. It makes it makes them, it may be like small. It may come in the form of you not even be able to speak up in class, or you not being able to like raise your hand and read a sentence, or ask a question. Shit like that is a real thing, especially when people are like bullied. It's the same thing. Because they don't, I mean, some people are able to just be like, they don't care, you know, they still ask the questions even if people are trying to bully them or make them feel some type of way, because they're raising their hand and asking questions and wanting to like know more, and wanting to they're in the pursuit of knowledge. So people don't care and they'll still do it, and you got a lot of people who are afraid to do it because of what they've been through, and how people will see them, and all kinds of other shit that don't matter. But, you know, it is a thing. So I'm not going to invalidate. Is that even a word? I don't think it's a word. My bad. It's good, Rita. Sorry, Jennifer. Secret lives. Yep, secret lives is the big one when it comes to, you already know who. It's not many women that live secret lives. They can, but most of them don't. But it's definitely a lot of like men that live secret lives, for sure. And the secret lives of some women may, not saying all of them though, of course not. Some secret lives that women may live is like, maybe they're like a dominatrix or some shit at night and somebody doesn't know, or they got an OnlyFans, or, you know, they do, I don't know, porn or some shit on the side, or some shit like that. They don't really be having like, oh, I got secret families. And I mean, they might have a thing where they're married and and somebody doesn't know, because of this, that, and the third, but you don't really see that too often. A lot of times females are just, unless they're playing a part of being manipulative and being like mysterious and sneaky, a lot of them will tell you straight up like who they are and what they do. But they may have a secret life, but it's not no secret life like, yeah, I got a family in Taiwan. I don't know why I keep saying Taiwan. Yeah, I got a family over here, or, you know, I got a wife in a whole other country that I send money back to, and I got a wife in the U.S. and they don't know about each other, like all kinds of crazy ass shit, and a whole another child or two is wild. Or they on the DL and they really into, like, you know, they're really gay, but they married to a woman, and all kinds of crazy shit. Nobody had time for that. People were asking to get their asses like murked, because my ass will not, nah. Let me find out. For real, bro. I'm definitely going to jail for manslaughter or some shit. It may not be that deep. I don't really be putting myself in situations where I'll lose my whole life because some person is, but they definitely will. They will definitely remember me. If you can survive with your balls cut off or something cut off, oh, we will definitely try that maneuver, that move. Because I'm gonna make sure you either ain't something not coming out of there anymore, or you're gonna be extremely unhappy and not even able to perform. So it's like pick your poison, but don't fuck with me when it comes to shit like that. Because that's crazy. It's like if you're gonna be gay, and just not be with somebody. I don't understand that though. Why do men think they have to, not entirely, but why do some men think they have to like be married to somebody to portray this family, this dynamic, when really they want to be butt buddies with somebody at night, in the nighttime, down on Hickory and Third. Like what the fuck? Like why? And then be bringing home like you just don't even know, and you be hearing all these stories. That shit, man, I feel for those people, bro. I do, cause I'm a fucking I kick a kid. Oh my goodness. Never mind. Leave it alone. But yeah, somebody asked me to get my fucking like shot and stabbed and ran over. I couldn't even imagine. For real. I feel like it's psychological. Yeah, it's a bunch of psychological and spiritual warfare, all that shit. And that's been going on individually, and it's been going on, I want to say a cultural thing. That's one. Cultural thing is one. Ethnicity is another. Um, and individually, like everybody got their own individual like thing where when spiritual warfare is, well, not really spiritual, maybe psychological. And what's the other one? Is another one I'm thinking of. I can't think of right now. Those are the big ones. You can do a lot of that shit one on one, but when it comes to like groups, I feel like my people, as far as black people, no offense, um, we were getting studied for the longest, infiltrated on, studied, um, used as guinea pigs and lab rats for their experiments to see what worked, what didn't work, how to make things how they are so that there would be diversity, seclusion, and a bunch of like uh, segregation. And sadly, and it doesn't got, it's like systematic segregation. It's not even like a thing where, oh, it's segregation now. No, it's like a systematic thing where we automatically don't trust each other, and we automatically, we go sit over there with our own people, because if we go sit over there with these people, what would they think? And what would my people think? What would they think? How will it be? Will I get banged on? Well, it's like it's so much. Is that bad? Is that bad? Where they making it as hard for, not making it, but I feel like they made it, like especially back in the day. It may not be as much now because a lot of people got more control for the most part over um how they react and how they deal with the public, especially when it's, you know, they're at just a regular restaurant, and you got, it's diverse in there. You may have some Spanish people over there, you may have this over there, and maybe some white couples in the crowd and X, Y, and Z. But it's like people got their own minds made up to where they're not afraid entirely. Not always, depending on the situation. Because I've even seen this myself. I can go into a neighborhood, or be in a neighborhood or a part of town somewhere where it's way more nice, it's way more aesthetically pleasing, everything is clean, everything is like, I'm not gonna say uppity, but very well lit, if you know what I mean. And I see, or I notice that I get a lot of stares I mean, I don't be going out there looking. I don't be going out there looking crazy like I'm a fucking thug or some shit. So there's no reason for anybody to even look at me. I can see that. That would be weird. But it's shit like that that happens. I notice those things, and it's just like a person. It's just like a person coming from that part of town to a part of town where they go into this hole in the wall restaurant where it's like a Jamaican restaurant or a soul food restaurant or some shit like that, and it would be I want to say it'd be unlikely for my people to see people like that in that part of town going to get food from there because it's good. You don't really see too much of people just staring. I mean, you can, of course, especially when they're profiling or they looking to see if they can like possibly rob somebody. But that's not every, that's just thoughts. It's just black thoughts. It doesn't mean anything. But I see it as well. Like I don't see it as much. I don't see people staring at them like, what are you doing here? Depending on, of course, depending on where you're at, because not all places people just go walk up in, and, But in places where it's heavily diverse and it's heavily populated with different ethnicities, different cultures, it's weird to see. You get a lot of stares going to a part of town where there's all types of people there, but I guess it's not a particular person is not there, or it could just be that motherfuckers just look good. I mean, and when you look good, no matter where you go, you're going to get people that looks at you. Black, white, Spanish, uh, green, orange. Doesn't fucking matter. Um, that's just how it is. It just depends on who you are. But I definitely feel like that psychological warfare thing is been going on for a long time. The systematic shit has been going on for a long time. We've been experimenting on to see how things go if people do this, that, and a third. If they put a Popeyes or a chicken joint on every corner and then a liquor store next to it, what would happen? Will the property value diminish and dwindle? And yeah, they know exactly all that. They know exactly what the fuck they're doing. I mean, all that shit is like, it's for a reason. It's to program. It's the programming for everybody. Everybody got their own, every culture, I'm gonna say culture, every ethnicity, I feel like I got their own program in some way when it comes to uh, the government, to be completely honest, is a whole social fucking experiment to see how things will be, how things will go down. You know, will we work together? Will we kill each other? Will we rob, steal, kill? You know, all that shit, all of it. And it's just like, people don't understand those things and they don't get it. I don't understand how people don't understand that right there, like how this is all a big ass experiment. It's been like this for so fucking long. What will happen if they put on the news that a president got shot or killed or this, that, and the third? What will they do? Will they panic? Oh, I wonder what they do if they know it's a pandemic and there's a deadly virus going around and it's killing people left and right. Will they put on masks that we tell them to do? Will they do this? Will they do that? It's like all of that is it's all of it is a fucking mess. That's why the whole politics, all this shit that be going on, is like, yo, whatever. I can't even argue with it. I can't say anything about it because it's like, whatever they're going to do, they're going to do. And I got to still live my life tomorrow. I still got to fucking get up. I still got to do this, do that, the third. Unless unless there's nothing there to get up and go to. If I'm still alive, I still got to do shit. I still got to get up. I still got to fucking like breathe, walk around. I still have to like, make food possibly. I still have to eat. I still have to drink, so it's what the fuck can you do? I literally am pissed off at insurance companies, especially auto insurance, but insurance companies, period. They're fucking, that's highway robbery 101, right? Like, it's so insane how much money these motherfuckers are making. And not everybody, like most people aren't just out here getting into wrecks. Now, you do have a lot of wrecks going on for sure. A lot of accidents every day for sure. But think about the times that, say you've been insured for 7 years and you never had an accident in your fucking life. Add all that fucking money up. Just see if you can add all that up for 7 years. 7 years. 7 fucking years. 12 months in a year. How much you pay every month for those 7 months. For 12 months. For 7 months, my bad. Those 7 years for 12 months. Add all that shit up. You would probably be like, what the fuck? I could have bought like a couple of houses, some property with this shit. It's like that. Where the fuck is that going? Like, where is it going? We know, I mean, that's a rhetorical question because, I mean, we know where the fuck it's going, but where's it going? Like, why? Why can't we not write our, well, there's a way around that. If you have a business, you can actually, I mean, not necessarily, but you can still get some type of money back. I don't know why I keep touching my face. I should really stop. But it's like, why can you not write off your car insurance on your taxes every fucking year? Why are you not allowed to do that with, I don't even know if you're able to do that with, I think you're able to do it with health insurance, but you actually have to have it and go with, but then you have to actually go and meet your deductible, all this stupid ass shit. Like, yo, when I be trying to, when I set up, especially for health insurance and car insurance, I swear when I'm listening to these people talking, it goes in one ear and out the other because it sounds like a bunch of Charlie Brown shit. Wah wah wah. I don't understand anything, but they make you a believer, like you know what they're talking about, unless you do, because people do. I don't. Like, for the most part, I do not. I can't understand health insurance and all these fucking different little things. I can't understand car insurance. I can understand these little different things at the same time. I do not. It's like, what? It's just so, I feel like they do that on purpose just to get you to sign and have something to say you have it. So that's another sucker. They just, that's probably why a lot of people was been rotten dirty and not getting insurance, because the shit, first of all, is, for some people, is a lot. It can be a lot, but I've been to the points where I'm just like, I don't even care about these insurance companies anymore. Just take your fucking money and leave me alone, because it's like every time you turn around, there's something different and new, and adding up, it costs more now. Oh, it's cheaper. Oh, we put the discount on. Oh, we took it off. It's like, it's kind of the same way with some of these mobile companies too. T-Mobile, like, I was literally paying like 160 something just for internet and one phone line. That, first of all, the phone been paid off for a long time, because I usually buy my phone straight up from like either Apple or whatever. I usually don't get phones and pay for them. It really depends, because usually I don't like the expensive phones anyways. But the phone is paid off. Only thing that was on it was insurance. Why the fuck is it 165 just for internet and one phone line? Why does it cost that fucking much? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm just sitting here like, yo, so I cut that off. I cut the line off, the phone line off. I switched that back to Metro, and I kept my internet for T-Mobile, and that's like 60 something bucks. It's supposed to be like 65 bucks. Of course, they hit me with all these other fees before I did it. So I still have one more bill of what it originally is. It actually went down to like 130 something, because I called them and talked about that. But that's before I decided to just go ahead and like, because I'm like, let me cut that shit off. At least the phone, because I like, that's ridiculous. Like $160 something. That doesn't make any sense. So I put my phone on Metro again, which is fine. $17 a month, and I'm getting all the same shit plus some other stuff. What the fuck? Like, yeah, I mean, I used to have Verizon way back. I would have kept it. I'm still in good standing if I want to go to them, but I heard that, you know, it's only good whenever you've been with them for a long time. But Verizon is expensive. T-Mobile is expensive. I don't know if any other I don't even know if what other ones they have. Do they still have Sprint or that other AT&T or whatever? It's just like, what the fuck? And they be trying to. They ask me a question like, "Oh, why do you want to go back to Metro? Are you fucking serious? Do you want to pull up the receipts? I'll show you the fuck why I want to go back. This is ridiculous." And then on top of that, my shit wasn't working. My caller ID wasn't working. When I called people, I was calling. It was showing up blocked. Like I was trying to hide my identity, and I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? I switch over to the Metro. Now my name is popping up whenever I call people, and I'm just like, yo, yeah. These fucking places is just like, this highway robbery, man. I'm so happy I didn't go to fucking college. Not saying that it wouldn't have been beneficial or something like that. I've always believed in going for something that makes sense and that you can actually benefit from for the long run. Don't go to fucking college and rack up all this debt to be doing some shit that you're not going to be doing anything with. Don't go for women's studies and you don't know, when you're even trying to be in women's studies. Don't go for black history or whatever the fuck people be doing. And it's like, are you going to go be a professor? Or are you going to go to another country and teach? Like it has to make sense. Only times I feel like shit like that makes sense is if you're going for a lawyer, some type of specialist or doctor, or a surgeon or something, or if you're going for something that requires you to really buckle down. If you're going for something that's really like IT, you can go to tech schools for that shit. To be honest, a lot of people be teaching themselves and getting these little certificates and learning offline and all this other stuff and teaching themselves to do shit. And all they need to do is go and get the certifications, and then boom, they got a fucking 6-figure job right there, and they ain't even go to college. So it's just like, why rack up $100,000 in debt? That shit is fucking insane, bro. I'm so glad I didn't go that route. I mean, I kind of did, but good thing that school was fraudulent as fuck. So my the debt that I even had for that school got cleared. The first time they actually had the whole debt relief shit, my shit got cleared because my school name was on there. So that's the only reason why that shit got cleared. It was only like $9,000, but it was still sitting. I only paid once. I had that shit for like 10 years, and I only paid that shit once. I was on an income driven plan. I paid that shit once, and that was it. Well, so whenever I got in the relief, I only got a check for like $30 or something, because that's all I fucking ever paid. I wasn't about to do anything with that. Like, I was not going to pay them because the school was fraudulent. I'm sitting here like, how the fuck they even allowed this to happen? The grants that I got in and the money that I got in, they didn't give it to me. Well, I know they was supposed to pay for tuition and all this other stuff, but I didn't even see anything else. Like the money that I was supposed to have gotten, or I was left over, never gotten. It was a fraudulent place. But I was just going for a medical assistant anyways. I could still go back. I mean, my credits would be over. I don't think I would have I may have the credits, but I don't know. I would have to go and do it all over again, which is fine. But I would go back for coding if I go back for anything. The medical assistant part was not my thing. None of it really was, to be honest. But the coding is actually interesting when I was doing that. And I mean, that's a good thing if you want to get your foot in the door, and then you can actually start working from home after a while. If you ever thought about doing coding, it only takes you like maybe 12 months. It shouldn't even be that long. Some of these schools are like 7 months, 6 months, 7 months. Some are like 18 months, 16 months, shit like that, or something like that. But then you're also paying at least about 15 grand probably if you do those. So it just really makes sense. It's for if you're gonna be doing shit like that, or if anybody gonna be doing shit like that, it has to make sense. I don't know what the fuck going on with that thing, but yeah, it's like so much shit I just be looking at all this stuff like, yo, I can see why people be wanting the shit to blow up and for there to be like a zombie apocalypse or some crazy ass shit, so they can so it can be like The Walking Dead and nothing, for years. You don't have to worry about nothing because it's all dead and gone, and paperwork is destroyed and there's no proof of nothing. I understand why people want that, for sure. And looking forward to shit like that, because it's like, what the fuck are we doing? We sitting here working for these people, giving all our money to these people, and a lot of people owed crazy amount of taxes this year compared to other years. Like last year might have been the same, but this year's been crazy for some people. The taxes that they owe is like, and the more taxes that they owe is like, I, I can understand, man, because I'm not gonna be in the U.S. much longer my fucking self. Probably for another year, um, maybe two, and it's just like I'm gonna figure out something else. I'm gonna do something else, somewhere else. I don't mind being here. It just sucks that it has to. It's kind of hard to do anything here unless you get into some type of trade, which is fine. Trade. I mean, I got trade skills, but if you get into some type of trade, say you get you some land and you know, garden, you do whatever, you can specialize in something too. Say you only do tomatoes, heirloom tomatoes, or only different type of onions or whatever, you know, and it's like organic and it's this and that, like something that you can go and actually sell to people, and it keeps a profit depending on your cost of living, like how, like, well, cost of living and how you live, like your lifestyle will determine if it's going to be profitable, if it makes sense, because we need that right about now. A lot of shit's being recalled, foods are recalled all the fucking time. A lot of it's processed, but then the other that's not processed is meat. So you got the meat that's being recalled like crazy. You got the processed shit that's being recalled like crazy. So it's like, what do? You know, you also got the vegetables and shit that's being recalled for all these other outbreaks and all this other shit. So it's like the best thing for you to do is just to create your own and sell to people. Like, going back to, um, I have this, you have that, let's do a trade. Or like the milkman that brung actual fresh milk to your fucking door, like that shit, and eggs and stuff. That right there is a big thing right now. I feel like that counts more, is better than anything at the moment, and I feel like that's a good way to kind of be out here and staying afloat. I don't know, since it's a paper trail, I don't know if you actually have to like claim that, if you're pocketing the money or you just putting the money aside. I don't know. I don't know how it goes. I mean, they're gonna find a way to motherfucking get you for some type of fucking taxes, because they're god dang. Well, you'll probably be paying for property taxes, of course, but they're gonna find a way to get you for like something, some type of tax, because these motherfuckers are just fucking sharks, bro. And half of them ain't even fucking real. We got reptilians all over the fucking place. We got people who are like, we got clones out here like crazy. Like Taylor Swift, that chick, yeah. I feel like Taylor's clone from some chick from way back. I feel like, who else I feel like is clone? I feel like Jay-Z's a clone. Uh, Made up. I feel like Kanye's a clone, because he ain't fucking the same. He haven't been the same since, like, yo. And what I'm like, when I talk about Kanye, now I'm not saying that people cannot speak like, with eloquence. I'm not saying that people cannot speak with like proper. You can completely speak proper, but Kanye has never been the type to have a particular type of, his voice is different. That's not him. Point blank and fucking period. That ain't him. I'm sorry. For people who fucking know, you know, that's not him. I don't care what anybody say. There's no way in hell. I mean, the money's coming in. He's bringing in money though to somebody. They using his body as conscious, but that ain't fucking him. That is not him. Who else? He don't even look like, who. Why does his eyebrows like that a lot? Like arched and just weird. Like he like, no. I mean, you know, you got programming and MK Ultra, all this other shit. I understand that, to where it can get you, you know, in like almost like shock therapy and shit. I understand these things, but nah, he ain't. That's not him. It's not him. Most definitely not. There's a lot of people I feel like that's not them. I don't feel like Britney Spears is her unless she's just been really through the ringer as far as like programming wise. I don't feel like that's her. Her body, she's always been slim, but she's always had like 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 I'm gonna say curvy, but she's had a body. She was slim, but she had a body. She had curves. She had hips. She don't got no fucking hips. Like whoever I'm looking at has no hips. Is everything like straight up and down. It just look real fucking weird. Her abdomen is kind of like, it doesn't look right. I'm like, I don't even know if that's that. I don't even think it's her either. I feel like a lot of these people have been off and just cloned, like using their, like, I don't know, just to generate income because, hello, motherfuckers need money. You know, you see what the fuck going on. So, it's just wild. Just for the sake of fucking money, man. Which I understand, but at the same time, it's like, it's a raccoon that be over here getting into the, because I'm like right next to where they throw it. It's not like right next to dumpsters because it's a wall, but I'm parked right next to where they throw the stuff in the dumpster and shit. And I remember it was like just the other night, I was in my car and I got out, and it was in the morning. I got out because usually raccoons is like night. I mean, they're not always. And I got out, you know, I opened the door. I heard some scuffling and running. I looked over, and it was a fucking raccoon. They're just looking at me like, bitch, what you doing here? This is my spot. I'm like, oh yeah, you're probably lurking around, just getting food or whatever. But I was like, as long as you're not a rabbit, please don't come my way, because I don't want to hurry up and have to rush to the hospital because I ain't trying to die. Like, not off no raccoon. Of course, I always look into shit like that, like spirituality, like the spiritual part of it. Like, if you see a raccoon, I already know what it is now. You know, watch out for thieves or robbers or what, all that shit. And this is like, man, look, I don't look too deep into it, but I always do just cause especially because I don't see raccoons all the time. That was like my first time in a long time just randomly seeing a raccoon. It being so close, it was just literally like staring at me. Then it kind of stood up a little bit, like it wanted to come towards me, and I'm just like, no, you're cute, but stay over there. I don't have anything for you. Actually, I was trying to look for something to give him. I was like, I couldn't get to it, so I was like, nah, too bad, you know. But yeah, but I just heard something scuffling. More likely, it's that damn raccoon. It has to be. I mean, it don't have to be, but I feel like it is. It's the only thing I've seen over here in this particular area where I'm parked up at. But anyways, yeah. All right. I forgot what these cards are about. I think this is about the traits and behaviors of people. I think it's like traits and behaviors of people that you could be dealing with. I think that's what these are. I forgot. I know, I mean, it's the name of the person who makes them, but I can't think of what they're about. I think it's like, yeah, I think it's something about traits and personalities or some shit like that. People that's around you or some shit, something. All right, it's about that time, I think. What time is it? 3? Damn. I'm not really tired, but I do need to go to sleep. I do. So I can get up and finish what I need to finish. My bad, I don't mean to be rambling, but it'd be a lot of stuff that I just be like thinking about, like, like, motherfuckers, it's crazy right now. Like, it's insane. And who the fuck buys their 16-year-old kid a 2020 nice ass Acura ILX? Like, please let me understand this shit. Kids these days, I thought I was spoiled. Some kids these days are fucking spoiled beyond disbelief. Shit's ridiculous. There's no way in hell I would be letting my 16-year-old kid drive something like that. Hell no. You getting a motherfucking Honda or something, a 96 or a damn 2000 for your motherfucking birthday or for your 16th, whatever. If it even gets to that, I didn't get my license until I was 19 because there was no reason. I didn't have a car, so it was no reason for me to get it. I wasn't going to get a car. I knew I wasn't going to get a car just yet, so I was like, I might as well just wait until I'm like a certain age. But I was driving cars when I was like 12 and 13. I was driving cars real young. I mean, of course, with supervision and shit. But I didn't get my license until I was 19 because there was no point. I was like, I don't have a car. I'm not about to get my license. And then I just went ahead and got in when I was 19, and that was it. My first car was a Honda Accord. I want to say it was a 98. Bought from an auction. I didn't even really get to do much with it, to be honest, because it just wasn't, it needed work, and that was like way back. Second car was a Taurus, a Ford Taurus, but that was given to me. I rode that shit till the wheels fell off, damn near. And the third car was a Honda Civic, which got totaled. My fault. And my fourth car was the Mitsubishi Eclipse. I didn't total it, but I definitely did. It got fucked up in the front. I was just too close to somebody when I was trying to change the lane. And then my fifth is my Honda Civic, my other Honda Civic, which I had that for almost, well, it was like a year and something. It's a little 2005. I like old cars. I'm not really into all that other shit's expensive for no reason. And not only that, all the gadgets and all the shit that's in it, it just, if something breaks, it's like more shit you got to deal with it. I'm just not interested in older cars. But I do like cars. I do like different cars, but it's no reason for me to be getting something like new, and that shit's just, it's dumb. I need something reliable. I don't need something flashy, okay? I'm not saying any of the flashy shit's not reliable, but I'm good. See what this is about. So some of you guys can be reorganizing. You may have some priorities here. Let's see. What am I? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I'm not. All right, what's up with this? Some of you guys may need to take a self-care day, chill, maybe go and get in a hot tub or, I don't know, sauna, or if you can, go to like a spa or something like that, or create your own spa day. You can be a Libra. You don't have to be. It's not for everybody. Of course. But yeah, some of you guys may need to take a good bath, like a long hot bath or something. Soak, all that. So this could be what you're doing. Putting yourself first, maybe. This could be somebody else too. For some of you guys, this could be work. It takes two to tango. 3 for a party. Some of you guys, it can just be work. You're reorganizing, your priorities. Now, some of you guys, if this is work, I don't know, some of you guys can do something like this for work. Maybe you're a bookkeeper or some shit like that. You don't have to be. Some of you guys, you may have something that's being shared. So this can be like a group thing. So your priorities could just be based around work for some of you guys. Yeah, or money, or both. So you guys may have a lot on your plate when it comes to work. You may be, this shit can be piled up. This could be paperwork or something like that. I don't know what you do. You can be HR. You don't have to be, because I ain't even it could be HR. Some of you guys might have been like, somebody might have been like, yeah, let's go out and party or something like that. And you're just like, nah, I'm good. Or you got a lot to do, so you're not trying to go out, or you're not trying to do anything, or you just want a lot of me time. Some of you guys work multiple jobs. What the fuck is that? Uh, Queen of Wands. So you can be a fire sign. You don't have to be. Um, Heavy on the Gemini. I was supposed to say Libra. Heavy on the Gemini, I guess. But I was trying to say Libra, but Gemini came out. So something about Gemini. What? Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Um, you may work with a fire sign, or you may work with a air sign. Um, or you may be working something out with a fire sign and an air sign. I don't know what that is or what that means. Or like I said, you can be, if this is like a thing where it's multiple people involved in something that you're doing, you may be like ahead of this, like you're the person who is in charge or something like that. This could be something new, or this could be something new that you're doing. If this could be like your body or something like that. So maybe you're just working on your body. This could be like hitting the gym or some shit. Yeah, I feel like you're being more active or something. This could be with your hands, your feet, your legs, like just your whole body. Something new. So yeah, working out. Some of you guys, either you're working out, you will be working out, and that could be a top priority for you, working out or something like that. Your top priorities is being happy. You just want to be fucking happy, healthy, laughing, cutting up. So that's what you're working on. You're just working on your happiness. You're working on your health. You're working on your physical, yeah, and your well-being. Or this is somebody else. This could be a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper, Pisces. This could be your placement. All right. So what's going on with reboot? There's a lot of things to do with like relaxation and recharging and shit, So somebody wants to leave the past behind and start fresh. What's this about? Who is this? Let's get something different. Let's get a different deck for that. Who be this? Damn. No, that's not the right deck for this. I'm gonna do the personality type, and then we're gonna see if that makes any sense, or if you can figure out who it is. It's trivia, or I don't know if that's trivia. Guess who? I don't know. All right, let's see. So who wants to? This could be somebody you met online. Doesn't have to be. Or somebody you were in contact with. So somebody wants to leave the past behind and start fresh. What's this about? The Hermit. This could be a Virgo. This could be somebody who is, usually okay. All right, let me see something real quick. This is yeah, I got the Hermit. Literally, I'm not even like this is a whole different deck. Nothing to do with I was supposed to flip that shit. Hold on, let me see. It's probably I don't know if it's gonna work. Yeah, it's still gonna be backwards. It'll be correct either with you guys or it'll be correct whenever. Who cares? All right, so yeah, somebody who's wise, somebody who's knowledgeable. This could be an introvert, somebody who kind of like hides away. They need their space. They need time to reflect. All this other stuff. I mean, maybe not. But this person could definitely. You may feel this energy. Somebody's like addicted or something like that, or it's something about control. I don't know if somebody's like addicted to control. So if somebody wants to leave the past behind and start fresh. Somebody is like they want a new beginning. I don't know. There's intensity of emotions here. Somebody's passionate about whatever this is. Somebody feels like there's endless possibilities with you. I don't know. You make somebody feel alive, but I feel like somebody's like an achiever, like an overachiever maybe, or they're full of themselves, possibly. See how he's like, yeah, he's like smirking and shit, and she's kissing all up on him, and he's like, not even whatever, and she's the one that's holding the damn rose. I feel like somebody's full of themselves. Um, Somebody also like likes to show off, so people will be like, ooh, oh, so you're like, haha, you're like this and that, and blah blah blah. So yeah, it is what it is. So people do that. That's like little dick energy, but that doesn't mean there's a little dick going on. That doesn't mean that's what it is, though. I'm just saying, so people do shit like that when they're trying to make up for something. I don't know why. Okay, so what we got with this hermit? Ooh, let's get some dark shit. Let's get some real shit. Let's see what's up. Let's get some other personality traits. Somebody definitely could be about to make an offer. Now, this could be a job for some of you guys, especially if you work in like some science type field or something. Some of you guys may be getting a job here, an offer here. We got some dark shit going on already. I don't like that. I don't like this at all. Ew. Okay. For some of you guys, I'm already going to say it. For some of you guys, this could be somebody who has bad motives. They're a cheater times 2. They lie, they're sneaky, they're abusive in some sort of way. It could be mental. They like to send mixed signals and gaslight, and they like to use you, possibly for sex. That's for someone. Somebody's like an opportunist. Opportunist. I don't think that's always bad. It just really depends. But it says this cheating heart will have sex with anyone that is willing. That is, yeah. This can be a Capricorn as well. It doesn't have to be. But it says this, somebody's a sex addict, or they have a hard time controlling their sexual urges. And with the bad motives, that's not good at all. Somebody's usually you. They only need you when they need something, and that can be anything. For some of you guys, it's sex. That's a bad move. I don't know why somebody does shit like that. So somebody can be scheming, or this is what this is the energy. This is somebody. That's how they get down. Or they could just be making secret and underhanded plans. That's the bad motives. It's times 2. Somebody's also vindictive. Somebody's like a liar. I don't know if they like to get revenge. I don't know what the fuck going on with them. They wear a mask. They're sneaky, and they're not always where they say they are. So they can say, oh yeah, I'm with my cousin, I'm with my friend, or I'm with my mother, or I'm at the house, or I'm at work, and all this other shit. And it's lies, lies, lies. And somebody's also possibly mentally abusive. They like to gaslight you and give mixed signals. So this is, for somebody, this is not a good thing. But none of these cards in here are good. Well, actually, no, not entirely. It's cards in here that make sense, if you question this shit. But there's a lot of cards in here that's on some real shit. It's because you got, like, somebody may have secrets, they're hiding feelings, but they're not saying anything about it. They don't know, shit like that. But there's a lot of cards in here that want some real stuff too. Somebody can also be like addicted to like prostitutes and gambling and shit, which whatever. Okay, so on another note, let's see. Let's get some more dark shit, and then we're gonna switch it to actually, you know what? I'm gonna save that for a second. Let's see what's up with. Let's go with the Hermit. Somebody could be 40. They don't have to be that. This can be in April, because we're still in April, so we're happening in April. I didn't put anything in there that makes, well, whatever. My bad. King of Cups. Okay, we'll see. 4 of Pentacles. Alright. What else? 7 of Cups. One more. The Hermit. Yo. And then the Terrifying here. The 2 of Wands. Are you serious? We got the Hermit twice. This is definitely a fucking Virgo for some of you guys. They want to leave the past behind. and start fresh. Literally. I can't even sit here and say anything else about it. It's two completely different decks. This is not even a fucking tarot deck. This is like, I think it's an oracle deck or something like that. This is a tarot deck though. And one of them I had for way longer than the other. This is my first deck I ever had for years. So, and I taped it up and everything. That's how much I was using. See that shit? It's all cracked up and see-through and whatever. But we got the, I mean, the King of Cups is here. I mean, maybe their traits, like they're on the negative side, if they were like, you know, not doing right by people, you know, if they were in the shadow side, that's how they get down. That's for some of you guys. So all that shit I just said is just what it is. Now it could just be who the person is, period. So, but if the King of Cups is here, I mean, it is some scattered energy though. Especially emotional. Somebody's keeping their emotions to themselves for sure, because they don't even know how they feel. But the King of Cups is here. They know how they fucking feel. Stop playing. This can be a Scorpio. This could be a Capricorn. Somebody who's like, or somebody who got this in their chart, but they're definitely conservative for sure. Possibly even stubborn. They might have made a wrong judgment. They didn't think you was an empress. They're like, man, that's not an empress. She ain't shit, or he ain't shit, or whatever. Oh well, I don't fucking care. No, I'm not saying it like that. But this could be a Taurus, or some of you guys could be a Taurus. But yeah, somebody's thinking of marriage, or it's like two ways that they can go when it comes to something. They can either go this way or that way. So it's a decision that needs to be made when it comes to Hierophant. So this can definitely just be like commitments. Chariot is here, so somebody's definitely, this could be a Cancer as well. The Chariot is here. Got Aries a little bit with the Two of Wands, but not really. It's just more of a placement at this point. But the Chariot is definitely here. Somebody is wanting to move forward in something. They want commitment. They want something. Who knows? What's good, Savannah? Come in peace. Nice. But yeah, somebody's super conservative, like crazy. Too secretive, possibly. It's like somebody's way too, like, they don't really express shit. Barely. I mean, if they do, it's like you gotta beat them with a fucking fork and shit. Like, you gotta really beat them with you gotta beat them to the damn Pope before they, like, oh yeah, you know, well, you know, I feel this way or that way or whatever. But there's not love here. Somebody loves you, or but they keep that shit to themselves, like really, 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 really close to their chest, like really close to their heart. They ain't gonna let nobody fucking know about this shit. Some of you guys is a woman, and some of you guys is a man. They can be older than you as well. They may be already married, hopefully not, or already in some type of fucking commitment, and they got a decision to make. I don't know who this is for or why it matters, but somebody definitely wants to leave the past behind and start fresh. I don't know what that means in this case. But the mad love, I mean, King of Cups is coming out in something like this. I just don't like his smirk. I don't like his smirk because he's looking like, I don't know if it's a smirk or not, but he's looking like, bitch, like, where my cup of water at? Like, I knew you better give me that cup of water. You better it's like, what? No. It's wild because they're hanging on. They have the lanterns in their hand, and then this King of Cups got like a chalice in his hand. I feel like it's something to do with somebody wanting something. So it could be that energy I was getting where somebody only comes around when they want something. I hope not, but you know, I don't want that to happen to people, but that's the shit that people be on. And they play a good part for maybe a week, maybe like 4 days, you know, maybe a couple of weeks. They may play the nice person, the whatever, then it can switch up. And that shit, I never got time for that. Don't nobody got time for that. But yeah, somebody feels like y'all are soulmates, or who knows. Alright, so let's go and see some of this King of Cups. Matter of fact, no. Yeah, King of Cups came out first. The Hermit was the last. Well, this Hermit card was the last card that came out, which is insane. Somebody may just be confused about how they feel, but I don't think so. Not when the King of Cups is here. He ain't confused. Especially if it's, and he's up, he ain't fucking confused. I'm tasting macaroni and cheese though. I don't know, like actual baked macaroni and cheese, like Southern style macaroni and cheese, the good shit. Anything else for the King of Cups? How you feeling? Nobody got time for that shit. So somebody could be feeling disconnected from themselves. They can be envious, maybe a bit naive and childish. Or that's just how they act. I can't stand putting these cards anywhere else because all they do is slip and slide. Alright, so this King of Cups could be a, you know, they got narcissistic tendencies like most people. It depends on a lot. I don't really just be calling people narcissists straight up. They got tendencies. Somebody, I mean, a lot of people got tendencies, but it doesn't mean that they're full blown. Like they got the whole fucking disorder. I don't know. Hopefully not, but you know. So somebody can definitely be like entitled, or maybe they're just delusional. They feel like everything's about them, or that they're just, who could resist them? They have money and stuff, and you know. Somebody could be angry. This person could be like hot-headed, maybe angry. I don't know if they show you this, but they can be real moody. Sometimes they're angry, but you may not know. Sometimes they're this, you may not know. Somebody may be gloomy too. Somebody's like drowning in emotions or something. And they're mad that they are. Somebody's feeling ashamed. He's feeling, or she, or whomever this is feeling ashamed. This King of Cups. They self-sabotage something or themselves. They procrastinated, or they could be comfort eating. I don't know. It's something about negative thoughts. Somebody self-sabotages and they're ashamed and they feel guilty. They regret self-sabotaging something. Love, or who the fuck knows. By being moody or being all about themselves, or something like that. Let's see what's good. Why are they angry? What's up with this angry shit? I mean, it's a part of a mood, so. You should listen to their intuition about you. Oh, hold up. Somebody could be a fire sign. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they were dibbling, dabbling with, there's the Three of Cups here with the Three of Swords. There's another person here. They're angry because they got caught or something. Or they're mad at somebody else. I don't know what the fuck they got to do with you, but somebody's definitely, they didn't use their intuition when it came to this third party, and they got fucked over, or whatever. Now they're lonely, or now they're ill health, or somebody got distracted by somebody else, or who the fuck cares. Somebody's upset because they got sideswiped by a fucking another energy. And I don't mean sideswipe like that. Like, I don't know what they did. I don't know if they're unhappy with another person, a Queen of Wands in this type of situation. It will be a jump off, so to speak. And I don't really say that often, but it'd be like a person who just looked good, there for a good time type of energy. Not saying they're not there for a long time, but it's nothing real solid. It's all about maybe lust or something, you know, or sex or some dumb shit like that. But yeah, somebody might have got I don't know what happened. I guess we can see what happened within this. This could be a so-called friend. You know how that shit goes. I don't be trusting none of that shit. Somebody, no. Guys don't have female friends unless they want to fuck but they can't, or they've been friend zoned, or they're gay. That's not a thing. Point blank and period. I already know. Cause dudes don't stick around. They know I ain't trying to fuck with them. They don't really stick around and be friends and shit. They don't. They off to some other fucking person, or they want to go get somebody else's drawers because they can't get in yours or some shit like that, or they stick around long enough, like as long as they can, in hope that they may get something from you. At some point, they'll give me a chance eventually. No, no. First of all, I gotta be attracted, and I ain't talking about looks. I can't stand that shit. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm not attracted to somebody just because they look good. That's nice and all, but you gotta really get to me mentally. You gotta really have something to fucking like say and show, and just it has to be something. Motherfuckers be coming to you like, oh well, I got money. The fuck that gonna do for me? I got money too. Like, so. So this could be a Libra, this could be a Cancer, Leo, any fire sign, or a Pisces. Don't have to be. I'm just saying. Or this could be you, or your energy. But somebody definitely feels the absence. Somebody feels lonely. They could be depressed. It's like somebody's distracting themselves, or they got distracted by this third party, or whatever the fuck this is. Wasn't listening to their intuition, and they're angry that they didn't, because I don't know, maybe they're not happy with this other person, or they don't feel like, I don't know, maybe they're just curious about this other person, but that person gave them mixed signals, or I don't fucking know. Who knows? Who cares? Okay, let's see. I don't know why I'm still doing. If somebody wants to build or start a family with you, doesn't seem like it, but okay. Or they did it with someone else. Either way, somebody's mad because I don't fucking know. So somebody could be resurfacing. Somebody may want to introduce you to their family, but they're paranoid. They don't know. Who knows? I'm about to say who cares again. That's about to be my like 5th time saying that shit. So they're angry because of this shit. All right. So I don't know what that has to do with you, unless they're angry at you because you broke up with them because you know that it was some other shit going on, or somebody else they were distracted by, or there was just another person in the picture, and it could have been another female or some stupid shit like that, and you ain't got time. You ain't got time for that. Okay, so somebody might have thought they had it like that. I don't know, maybe not. I don't really give a fuck. So if somebody had some shit like that going on, it's like, no, okay. It's like, I don't know, like, what the fuck can anybody do? I mean, either you wallow in your fucking sorrows about some shit, or you just be like, oh, well, because it's everybody's choice. If that's somebody's choice to do some shit like that, it's also your choice to be like, I'm good, and then dip out, like, and be good with it. There's nothing else you can do you can cry, you know, and be mad. That's fine, too. You do what you want, but don't let that shit, you know. So what's up with this moody shit? I mean, I'm gonna say no. We're not gonna talk about the moody part, because that ties in with the angry, and I ain't gonna get into it. What is somebody ashamed about though? Let's see what's good. Somebody feels guilty, or they regret doing something. What's good? I feel like it's probably the same thing. We'll see. Somebody likes Gucci or some shit like that. Or something about Gucci or name brand, or who knows. It doesn't have to be like clothes wise. It could be like just Gucci. I don't know, maybe a smell or something. Perfume, cologne. So, so somebody regrets walking away or emotionally detaching. They thought that'd make them happy, but it's just stressing them out. I don't understand what the fuck what this is about. Unless somebody is like, they feel guilty. I don't know if somebody got somebody else pregnant. I don't know what, this is stupid as shit. I'm sorry. Because it's just like, that's like, I don't understand people, man. I feel like somebody feels like humiliated because they got exposed for something, and it's too much for them. Like it's just too much for them to handle. Now it could also be where somebody they feel ashamed for or they regret doing something to cause you to walk away and drop whatever this is because you might have been feeling taken for granted. Um, and you were tired of some type of delays and you just wanted to be free. You wanted to have fun, or somebody feels this way because they wanted to go and have fun. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see, because we got the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so it's like it's definitely some type of relationship or marriage or something here, or somebody regrets getting into another relationship or moving in with somebody or some shit. So, star, or getting into a relationship with someone or marrying someone. Could be a earth sign or I don't even. I ain't about to get into that. All right. Even though it's a Sag, a Leo, or Pisces, you don't have to. And yeah, I feel like somebody regrets moving in with somebody, or I don't fucking, or getting in some relationship or some shit with someone, or marrying someone. I don't know why, or I don't know why. I know why, but it's like I don't know. That doesn't. So like, so why is someone self-sabotaging? Why am I even asking these questions with these questions? Like, I'm about to say orgy. That's crazy. Oh, that's that knocking. I'm saying, what is that knocking noise? All right. Yeah. Somebody. This is somebody manifested this on their own. Somebody created this tower. Literally, a self-sabotage. Somebody literally created this tower. All because of the Nine of Wands. Well, I've been hurt before, and you know, I've been through this, that, and the third, and woe is not really woe is me, but somebody gotta learn from the past failures that they've had and use those as stepping stones. Self-sabotaging don't help a damn thing. I don't know if somebody was procrastinating. I don't know what the fuck they was procrastinating doing, but it caused the tower. They created the tower by procrastinating or by self-sabotaging. Okay, and now they're like drained or they're in recovery. And that could be something else too. I'm not gonna get into it though. So yeah, I feel like it's been an ongoing battle for someone, or somebody had their walls up, or they were just complete. Like somebody was like too. They had their walls. They had their guards up way too much. Like their walls was way too far up there, and it caused a tower. They created the tower by being so fucking like. I don't want to say scary, but not opening up, not being like open. So somebody created a tower of themselves. That's the self-sabotage right there. Let's see about this narcissist real quick. Energy. What the fuck is this about? My bad. Alright, what's good? Stop because I'm eating leftover. Oh shit. I was tasting it. I was like, what the fuck? Somebody eating macaroni and cheese. That shit it tastes good though. I was tasting it. What's up with a narcissist? Some of you guys are done with a Sag. Or you are a Sag. Yeah, grandiose. Somebody is very like definitely the magician. Definitely the magician. Um, this is how this is the reason why somebody is in this Eight of Swords, is because they feel entitled or something. This could be just a big ass delusion. Somebody definitely feels like entitled. I don't know if somebody feels like, oh, I got this, that, and the third, so people should be bowing to my feet or I should be getting treated a certain way. Do you know who I am? Like, no, I don't. To be completely honest, I really don't. I don't know who you are. Oh well, you know, but yeah, somebody definitely feels as if people should be worshiping the ground they walk on, or because they have something, or because they look a certain type of way, or because they got money, or what the fuck ever, or charm or something that, you know, yeah, somebody's also like they got the gift of gab too. Somebody definitely doesn't, may not feel like they have to cooperate. They may feel like they don't, yeah, somebody, or compromise, well, I didn't mean to say cooperate, but somebody may feel like they don't have to compromise. Like, why should I have to compromise? I'm like, I'm the man, or I'm the woman, or I'm, I don't know. I'm thinking of some name that people know, but so what? Like, I'm Pablo Escobar or some shit. I don't know. Like, yeah, shit like that. Like, yeah, you should know who I am. Like, I'm famous, bitch. I'm Rick James, bitch. Like, so what? What the fuck is this? Is this why somebody feel like they should have to compromise? Motherfuckers should be doing everything for me, or why do I have to compromise? This is that's the shit. That's whatever. I feel like that's the reason why shit is how it is, and the sabotage and the shit is there because somebody feels like they shouldn't have to compromise. Me being here is enough. No, the fuck is not. It's not. It's not. Especially when you're a Four of Pentacles, especially with your own emotions and shit. How the fuck you a King of Cups, but you holding so much shit to you, close to your chest, and not letting people know how you feel, or how much you mean, how much you care about somebody, how much you love someone. You don't say any of these things. You keep that shit buried deep inside. It's like, but you feel like you don't have to fucking give your emotions, your money, or anything away. But you know, you should definitely be getting ass or something anytime you come over because I'm this. Because you love me, right? So you should be giving me ass. I don't have to give you nothing. I don't have to pay you. I don't have to take you out. No, I don't have to tell you how I feel. Like what? Nah. Yeah, yeah, no. That's crazy. It's not crazy in that type of way, like, but it's definitely is that's wild. Somebody's like, you love me though, so where the fuck is my love? I'm not gonna show you. I'm not gonna give you my cup unless you give me yours, or I'm not going to take you out unless it's like, or something. It's like somebody's holding so hard, like holding on to their money and their emotions, but they feel all this shit. They don't want to do anything, but they want you to be able to slob on their knob like corn on the cob and shit. It's like that's not gonna happen. I mean, for somebody, it's not. Hopefully, not you or whomever the fuck, or even this is like reversed. You have to be out your damn mind. Somebody's insane for whatever reason. Now that could be going back to that same energy where I was saying somebody is like all those bad traits that came out where they only want you around for what you can do for them and some other crazy ass shit. It's like somebody must be, I don't know, they must have been fucking with so many whack bitches or whack something to think that you going to fall in line. Yeah, you got me or whomever the fuck this is for completely fucked up. That is not how things go. That's not cool. It's not cool. It's not okay. It's not. So what's up with the 7? Oh, my bad. That's not what I meant. Yeah, love is here, but it's in reverse. So it's kind of giving me that Scorpio reading I did, and that is a Scorpio. King of Cups for me is Scorpio, but that reading I did where I said I think I love my life or wife or something like that. I think I love my wife / life. So somebody definitely could be in something. They think they love somebody, but they don't know. They're confused about if they love somebody or not. It's like a love hate thing, or they keep emotions to themselves, but they want to tell the person. I don't. Yeah, I don't got time for that shit. What's going on with this Four of Pentacles? What is that? How does somebody feel about this? What's this about? Real quick. So this is currency, time, energy, effort, and ghost. Virgo is all up in this bitch. We got ghosts here and 2 hermit cards. So somebody's reflecting, yeah, big time. Somebody's reflecting on something here. I'm getting the energy of a ghost too. It's making me older for sure. But this is like somebody's reflecting on what they did not give. And Pentacles is not always money. Time, energy, effort, all that. That's the Pentacles. Somebody is reflecting on what they did not give. They wasn't given enough energy to a situation. I don't know, that's like a big pentacle to me. Somebody wasn't given enough time. I don't say time. Maybe not. Maybe it was they wasn't giving you enough time. They wasn't giving you enough energy. They wasn't giving you enough effort. They wasn't even like at least not even taking you out. You know what I mean? So it's like now that shit's gone, or it's now you're gone, or all right. So what's up with this energy? Or it could have been like, somebody said keep the same energy. Maybe the energy wasn't reciprocated. It was almost as if the shit wasn't even there. Yeah, the Lovers. I mean, come on now. Hold on. This could be a Gemini, but yeah, somebody acting like the Two of Cups wasn't the Two of Cups. Like the Two of Cups and the Lovers on top of that. No, somebody was taking their sweet ass time. That's what. Whew. Yeah, that's the shit that be annoying. I understand why somebody would feel some type of way, because if it's a Lovers, Two of Cups energy, unless there was another person, like a major choice that needed to be made, or a major commitment that needed to be made, like someone was a perfect union. This is people who are going, like literally going towards something at not at the same pace, but slowly, like building up trust, building up building up trust, building up friendship, just building things up. It's like love slowly building. So two people are soulmates. This is an equal balance. Intimacy, my bad, is here. Trust is here. It's like all that stuff is here. Understanding, all this was being built up, but I don't know. Something wasn't reciprocated. And that's the shit that I'm trying to understand. Was it the love, that Emperor here? Some of you guys can be dealing with the Aries or Taurus, or just a masculine energy, or your masculine. I don't know what the fuck how that goes, but maybe the person that was for you or meant for you. People can be meant for each other, but if people are in a mentality, if you got somebody that's their mentality is all fucked up, but if they would get their shit together, like if they would tap in and understand things and really understand what the fuck going on, what they need to do, and how they need to maneuver in order to understand the spiritual side of things, like real spiritual side of things, not just about relationships. I feel like a lot of shit like that would be good for everybody, because I do believe that there is somebody out there for everyone. But it's sad because not many people get to that, because everybody is all like, their mentality when it comes to relationships and love and stuff is so fucked up and twisted and just trash that people don't really get this type of energy. It's all about the money, or it's all about what can I use you for? Can you build me up? And then when you build me up, I'm gone. Like, that shit is fucking whack. I don't understand why people got these mentalities. So, because things would be better. Yeah, it'd be more love in the world if motherfuckers wasn't doing this shit. Oh, because you got let me guess, you got dumped in the 6th grade, and ever since then all females are bitches and hoes, and you just get, you know, fuck bitches, get money, and I'm gonna treat these chicks like trash. Or, oh, I got, you know, dumped or something in the 8th grade, you know, fuck these dudes, you know, get a bag, all this stupid shit that everybody be on. It's just like, shut the fuck up. Like, oh my goodness, this shit's annoying because people be really deep down, be wanting that, be wanting love, be wanting that partnership, be wanting that soulmate shit, but they can't, they won't allow themselves to fucking do it because of this that happened, that happened. They can't trust themselves. They can't trust the person next to them. They can't trust the fucking dog. They can't trust the person down the street. It's just like, and they keep listening to the next fucking person that's, I'm not gonna say bitter, but they keep listening to the next person who went through some of the same things, and everybody's just like sad and depressed, and everything's the same thing. It's like, I would love for it to be a situation where shit's not like that, because I actually enjoy relationships and partnerships. But the way shit going right about now, when everybody's mentality, everything is all fucked up, and everybody's thinking like how they thinking, which is fine somewhat when it comes down to getting your own shit together and making sure your life is good and you got money and you're, you know, enjoying yourself and you're healing in your own way and, you know, doing what you need to do. That's a different story. That should be everybody doing that. But when it comes down to, like, you know, actually enjoying a person and being with a person, and y'all both are, there's an understanding, and the person is not so fucking twisted and look at love so fucked up and believe that you cannot possibly have that. Men have emotions, they just don't, like, that's the thing I don't understand. Why do, like, because they're not from no, like, yeah, they're from other planet, but they're not from, like, they bleed too, like, motherfuckers be bleeding too, not like that. Oh my goodness, not like period, okay, but they bleeding too, meaning as if you was to cut somebody, they would bleed, meaning they have feelings, they have emotions. But why is it so fucking hard for people to just feel that and be that and do that and enjoy it? It's like they gotta be all tough and shit. They can't do these things, or else it's like, no, I gotta get money and then let bitches find me, or it's like, that shit is so fucking old, played out, and fucking whack. Yeah, of course everybody should be making money and doing them, and then, you know, duh, people shouldn't be out. I wouldn't tell anybody to be out here just be broke and to wait for somebody to come and fucking find you. That's stupid as shit. Just like I wouldn't tell somebody to, you know, go out and make all the money you can, and then, you know, then eventually the right person will come. No, you're just gonna meet somebody who is gonna be a eye candy for the money that you just made. Like, you just looking for the best person to show off to your friends and shit, to think that, oh, we want your life so much. Why the fuck does that matter? I don't want your fucking life. I want you to be happy. I'm not looking to envy you and your girlfriend, or envy you and your wife. Why do dudes do that shit? Like, that's so fucking lame. Females do it too, just to look a certain type of way. They want their females to look at them like, oh, well, you're married and you got this, and you got a man that does this, that, and the third. Oh my god, they bought roses. It's like, all the shit's for show. Nothing's like, this shit is sad as fuck. Cause this right here, 2 of Cups to the Lovers, I mean, and then the Knight of Pentacles, this shit is steady building. At least it's not reversed, and it's just completely fucking not there. It stopped. But this shit right here is like something that most people would love, but people don't allow it to get to that, or people fuck it up, self-sabotage. And what I mean by that is, like, somebody could, shit could be good, but they either play games, they try to make somebody wait for fucking ever, they do these dumb petty things, they cheat, they lie. It's like stupid shit. It's like, what are you doing? You got something good, what the fuck are you doing? This could be a Cancer, a Gemini, or a Capricorn. Maybe, maybe not. Heavy on the fucking Virgo for sure. You can have this in your chart as well. It could just be the energy. It's like the energy is a 2 of Cups, the Lovers, with the Knight of Pentacles. Why did somebody go ghost? Or why is that diminished? Mad love here. And it's not because some people leave people behind, even if it's all this, because somebody is just not, the energy is not reciprocating. Like, somebody's acting like they don't feel the 2 of Cups and the Lovers and shit. They acting like, no, I can never let them know how I feel. What the fuck are you? All right. That shit is just whack. I'm sorry. It's just completely whack. That shit's played the fuck out. It's been played out. It's been played out since like 80 something. People been doing this shit for fucking ever. And then they teach their fucking sons to do it. Then their sons teach their sons to do it. And then their daughters teach their daughters. It's like to have kids and not even like get attached, not actually want to have stability with somebody, so their kids cannot grow up repeating the same fucking shit. It's like it's sad as hell. It's sad as hell. I mean, you don't see me out here having kids just saying, just because my mom, I wish my mom would have fucking put me on some shit like that. She never was like, no, you need to have you some kids, and then, you know, don't worry about being with the dude, just collect government assistance. What kind of shit is that? That's stupid as fuck. It's like, come on now, that shit is not a way to live. It's sad. It's very fucking sad. But you got people out here that do this. They have their own daughters doing this shit. You got men out here that's dogs that's treating their fucking sons, that's teaching their sons to be the same fucking way. Maybe not like that, but kids aren't dumb. Kids don't sit around and look at, well, I'm not gonna say kids aren't dumb. You know, you do got people with disabilities. Yeah, I get that. But the average child picks up on so much shit. They're not dumb. After a certain age, they gonna be like, yeah, I don't want to be like that. Or they gonna be like, yeah, okay. They gonna either play into it because they're that impressionable and they really love their parent, or they really want to make their parent or whatever proud. So yeah. And then you got a lot of people you got kids who are like, they look at that shit and they're like, yeah, I will never be like that because something's not right. It's real crazy that people allow their children to see them act in these ways and think that shit's okay. Why are you dressing your little kid up, your little baby up, your little girl up? She's only like 4 or 3. Why are you putting her in halter tops and shit and carrying purses and looking like a grown ass fucking adult? Why are you doing that shit and thinking that's cute? That's not cute. I mean, it's cute, but it's not, like, maybe for somebody who's 18, not fucking 4. It's like you want your kid to get snatched up. You want your kid to get fucking, like, molested. And do you not know what the fuck is going on out here? Or you just don't care? You know, motherfuckers don't care. I promise you. I feel like a lot of the stuff that's been going on, all this trafficking and shit, I promise you, I feel like a lot of people have been letting their children go for a price. Because they don't want kids. People be having kids, don't even fucking want them and be wanting to get rid of them. And they do anything possible off them. You got a lot of people in jail for killing their own kids. Putting them in microwaves and shit. Leaving them there to rot in the corner. Like, it's fucking sickening. And then you still got people out here that's talking about racism. Oh, black person there, let's talk shit about them. Let's talk about what's really the shit that really needs to be talked about, because racism ain't a thing right about now. Not me. That shit don't matter. You can be black, white, Puerto Rican, Italian, Spanish. I don't give a fuck what you are. You can be anything and still have like traumas. You can still have grown up just like Joey down the street. Joey down the street got molested by his dad and his stepdad and all this other crazy shit, and got burned with a crack pipe and all this other crazy ass shit. And you might have had some of the similar fucking story, but since Joey down the street his parents got money, you know, motherfuckers don't look at that. They white, so you know that shit don't happen in other, like, what? It doesn't happen in other households? Are you fucking serious? This shit is annoying. I can't stand people. And then it festered. Then somebody gets into relationships. It's the same thing from relationship shit. People get into relationships and marriages and shit too young, which I'm not saying there's anything. I'm not saying like you're wrong for doing those things, because you got to learn. But they do it too young or whatever, and then they don't understand it. They don't understand what they just went through. They don't get what just happened, why they went through what they went through. They don't learn from shit. They just go from that person to another person, or hating women because whoever the fuck did whatever to you. It's like there's no fucking excuses. When you get to a certain age, that shit is over. Finito. No more excuses. The shit's annoying. Now, if you choose to not do stuff, or choose to not, you know, be in a relationship, whatever, for whatever reason, because you feel like it's best for you to, you know, heal, or it's best for you to take some time to get to know yourself or understand shit, fine. fine. But if you're gonna do that, at least know that there is a possibility you can get into something and it'd be good, and go from there. Don't get into some shit and then next you know you do the same thing just differently, to where you want to play this whole role of provider, but then you want to be controlling and you want to cheat and do all these other things, and then expect somebody to stay with you, and they should, if it's a marriage, oh, you can't leave. Like, that shit is like, come on, bro. Or you can't treat new people like some past shit just because something happened. Like, come on. It took me a while to understand that I can't go into something new with the same fucking energy that got me fucked up before. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I literally learned so much from my last relationships. It's just crazy. And I felt like the other people didn't really understand or learn shit, because it was the same shit going on. I'm like, and if somebody gets a different version of them, either they learned or they trying to put a fucking mask on and pretend like there's something different and new now, because they don't want to look a certain way, but the damage is already fucking done. You got a mask on. You already fucked up right there. You see the ghost? That's a mask. A big ass mask with 2 little holes. So if somebody's going to keep being in this energy where they're like not here, like they're wearing a fucking mask, and they want to hold on to their feelings and how they feel and their money and their time, their energy, but they want you to fucking still come in and fuck on them and suck on them and all. What the fuck what are you talking about? You gotta be insane. Ain't no fucking way in hell. I'm sorry. What's up with this hermit? That shit is, it's sickening when I think about shit like that, because I've been there before. So I feel bad. I'm not really bad, but I feel for people who go through this and think that that's love, or it must mean something if they back, or it must mean. It's crazy how much it doesn't mean much to some people. They don't care. Even if they do care, they don't show it. And it's just like, what's the fucking point? People like, oh, I can never let them know that I like them too much. I can't get my feelings involved too much. Or, are you fucking serious right now? Like, if you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna get hurt. I don't give a fuck if you put your all in and you didn't. It's like, if you hid your emotions the whole fucking time and some shit happened, you gonna feel that pain some way, somehow. Even if you put your emotions into it and some shit happens, the same damn thing. I'd rather be outward with it, and instead of sitting here and holding on to it. That's why men die early. That's why men die faster than women, because they want to hold on to that shit. Let that shit out. The fuck, man? That shit is annoying. I'm so sick of people. I'm gonna hold on to this love and this pain, and but I'm not gonna give anything. All right, well, find somebody else to hold that shit. What was usually said? Hold that thought. And go fucking insane. Shit's wild. I'm not getting anything off of that. Let me switch up. My bad. Oh, you know what? I forgot I had this deck. Yeah, exactly. Single in relationships. What's blocking you? What about that? Let's see. What's blocking this hermit energy? I forgot I had anxiety. Okay. What else? This for you or somebody else or both? Who knows? Yeah, I don't really resent people. I like that. Alright, so that shit is wild. I feel for mad people. Because it's like, I understand it. Like, it took me a while to realize a lot of shit, but it's like, it doesn't make me feel like I'll never be with somebody, or I need to play games because motherfuckers playing games like this is the rule. This is the rules of the game. This is how the dating game goes. I'm not doing that shit. Absolutely not. I'm not doing that. Why would I need to do that? It shouldn't be that damn ridiculous just to care about somebody or be with somebody. Why does it gotta be games and I'm gonna see if they like they do more than me? Like that shit is, come on now. That's old. I feel like people who still dealing with shit like this because it's like nah. Mm-mm. I can never see myself in a situation like this again. So I rather just stay to myself. That's how I feel. But some people will like to keep playing with people's emotions and shit. So for this hermit, what's blocking them is anxiety. So somebody can be feeling afraid to get close to another person. It's like they're scared, but they want a chance with you or something like that. They can also feel like there's no good people out there. Somebody may feel like they may miss out or something like that. On could be you. I don't know. Somebody may also feel they don't want to seem needy, like they need you or whatever. Now, if this is a relationship that's already happening, somebody just not let somebody get close. But they don't want somebody to go because they know that there's not many good people out there. But they also don't want to seem like needy. Anyways, this person may feel like they don't want to get too serious. See, this is shit that's backwards. They may not want to get too serious too soon. They just want to, get to know each other. They want to, but that's the thing though. Something could have been going on for a while. That getting to know each other shit, you're gonna be getting to know each other for the rest of your fucking lives if you end up being with a person for that long, forever, or till you're old or whatever. So why is somebody like trying to play something out or stretch something so long, so far? I mean, unless this is too soon for a person. So somebody may have unresolved feelings from their past, and it could be like making it an issue when it comes to you that got nothing to do with you, or vice versa. And somebody can be like a critic. They could criticize. They may criticize you, or they criticize the relationship, or you criticize them, and this is what they feel or think or whatever. Somebody may feel like somebody is, somebody only focuses on their bad qualities. I focus on a lot of I be focusing on everything, like the good quality, the good about someone. But if the bad is like so like hurts even more, like if the bad is outweighing the good, it's hard for me to be like, yeah, well, they have two things that's good about them, but it's like 18 things that needs to be looked into. Shit gotta make sense, and if it don't make sense, like if somebody's just hurting you, or they're not taking your feelings into consideration or something, then the fuck can you do about it? You can't make them. I mean, you can, I guess, but that takes, for me, I feel like that takes a bunch of razzle dazzle or some spell work, some stupid shit that people be doing, period blood, and putting their pubic hairs in people's food and crazy ass shit. I've heard stories like my mom and them when they get together. Whenever when I had a reunion not too long ago, I think it was like last summer, they was all around talking about like the people that they used to know and grow up with, like some older people. They seen shit in their homes, like somebody had a jar of some type of liquid and something in it underneath a bed, and this was like, I didn't even know this type of shit. I'm not gonna say I didn't know it existed, but I didn't know that people do shit like this to keep people and shit. This shit was crazy. She was like, my mom was like, yeah, and we never understood why that man couldn't leave that woman alone, because they be doing shit. I'm telling you, motherfuckers be doing. So I didn't even like, I don't see the need to be doing that just to keep somebody with you. Like, people be doing crazy shit, period. But it's wild. And I'm good. For me to be stuck to somebody, because I've seen this before. I'm like, what the fuck is making this person so, like, why is it so hard to not to leave that person alone, or to, that motherfucker putting something in your food. They got a jar somewhere with some shit in it, some crazy shit. Me, I don't have none. I don't do that shit. It's no reason for me to. I'll let shit be natural. If the shit's not working, it's not working, and that's just what it is. I'm not about to sit here and do no crazy shit to get somebody to like. That shit is like, that's draining as fuck. Like, what's the point of that? That's not right. That's not right. So I don't know what's going on with this, but somebody needs to just stop being so damn like conservative with their time, energy, effort, emotions, love, whatever somebody's doing, because the two of cups with the lovers and the knight of pentacles is really good. But somebody I don't know what somebody does. I don't know what the fuck they be doing to just destroy shit. I feel like it's just playing games, or I can't let them know I like them too much. It's like, that shit is, no. Come on, this is not high school. What's going on with this test tube? I feel like this is something to do at work. With this test tube card. That was long as hell, my bad. I think I'm gonna do one card for each sign at the end of this, because I'm about done. That's the most I've talked in a while. Oh, my bad. Preach. It is. That shit is just like, oh my goodness, bro. People not get tired? Do people not get tired of that shit? Because I know I do. It took me a minute, but that shit is tiring. I kind of want some pickle juice. I got this jar of I want to show you guys, because that particular brand, you know how like jarred, you know how a jar of pickles, if you go to the grocery store, and the jar of pickles could be like you pick it up, you look at the ingredients. Some people don't look at the ingredients. I'm sorry, but I have to. It's like a fucking what's that called? It's like a not a routine, but a ritual for me. You know how some stuff have like yellow dye 5 or yellow 5 or DC, just crazy shit. I know some stuff, some preservatives may not be too bad, but you got some that just got like the craziest like dyes and chemicals in it. I'll be in the store for 2 hours if that meant I'm making sure I get everything that I know is not going to fucking kill me soon-ish, or manifest to that. So it's this brand called, I think it's Willie's or something like that. McDilly's or Willie's or some shit like that. But they have this brand of pickles. It's like these are baby kosher. The ones I really like is those really tiny pickles. I think they're called cornichons. I don't know how the fuck to pronounce the shit, but it's something with a C. Cornichons. I don't know. But those, I was looking for those, and then because that brand doesn't have all these. I mean, of course they can say whatever, but in the ingredients they don't have like the yellow dye and all the other shit in it. So I get that brand, and it's hard to find particular things in that brand that I've been looking for, but they have some dope ass pickles. Their pickles are so good. But these are called dirty dills, and it's like this. They put these 2 peppers. I think it's like red peppers. It's not like red pepper, but it's a type of pepper they put in. It might be a chili pepper. I don't know, but the shit's spicy. Like, it's like a hot pickle kind of, but the shit's spicy, and they're like baby kosher. They're so fucking good. But I'm gonna keep that juice, because the last time I had a smaller jar, I kept the juice, and it has like garlic, all that shit in it. I kept the juice, and then I had gotten olives, like real olives and stuff like that, and I tossed them in the thing to let them fucking marinate and soak. I also cut up some cucumbers before and put them in there as well. Let those shits marinate. That juice is so good, but pickle juice. Oh shit, that's right. Popeyes, isn't it? Because I said in a commercial, don't Popeyes or some shit? Because people I work for, they watch TV all the time, and there's commercials out the ass. But don't they have like a pickle juice something? Is that what somebody's eating or about to eat or some shit? Pickle juice, tea or pickle juice drink or some shit. I don't know, some pickle juice drink. Maybe that's what the fuck it is. Somebody's about to eat that or drink that, or somebody likes that. Anyways, what's up with this test tube? Somebody's name could be start with the M, like Marsha, Marlon, Maria, something like that. Mary. Something about nursery rhymes too. Nursery rhymes are sickening if you really know what the fuck going on. Let's just be fucking I don't know. My cards are getting all fucked up again. I don't know. Maybe I should just give these damn cards up. But I've had them for so long, and it's like no matter how long it takes, like no matter if I stop using them and then for like a year and then I come back to them, they still be showing up and showing out. So we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Damn, all the cards want to fall. Okay, so this is not the early stages. Maybe it is it? Nope. This is definitely the early stages. The Fool, that's like the fucking beginning. Hold on. Mad cards fell. I got the Queen of Wands earlier. Now I got the King of Wands, and then we got the Star. You see, remember the energy I'm saying that shit had to match? I don't know why I feel like this is what it is, that partnership. So this could be the early stages of making an offer when it comes to a partnership. This could be somebody else to you, doesn't have to be. But maybe you're not alone. You're not going to be alone, or you won't be alone for long. Somebody may want to like make an offer and begin or start something with you. And this could be anything. Let's see. It looks like, because they don't look like they're together. This looks like they're working on something together. So this could be like a partnership. I mean, it could be something else, but I'm not trying to get to that offer it. So my name could be Peaches. Oh, never mind. I mean, yeah, but I think I'm thinking of something else. So somebody's stuck. Somebody's not able to move forward, or somebody feels restricted. What is this restriction? Somebody could literally be a scientist, though. So somebody's stuck because something either blew up. This is like a fucking science project. This is how I'm feeling. It's like people are conducting something, or some people are starting something or working on something, but then production or something stops because something blows up or something backfires or something happens. I don't know what the fuck this is now. This could be anything. So it's like people starting from square one, and then it gets stopped in its tracks, or something can't move forward because now we're back to square one. It's like, I don't know what the fuck that's about. Three of Swords. Is this a real? Alright, I'm not about to. That means I need to move to the other deck if that starts happening. Okay, what's up with this Fool energy? Matter of fact, no, what's this Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Why are you not you're not alone? Or something's not independent. Or you're not independent or somebody's not independent doing something. Or you won't be alone. What's this? I don't know who is even for. Is this like something that, okay, so test tube baby. What the fuck is going on? Unless somebody's like, is somebody trying to have like a in vitro or something? Is somebody doing like a in vitro? Okay, this is not for, this is probably made for one person. I don't know who the fuck. It is for somebody's having like a baby with like their friend or something, but not like in a regular way. Knocking boots. Not like in a regular way, but somebody's like using someone's sperm or some shit. to get pregnant. Yeah. It's somebody's laying on the bed here, or laying on, you know, the doctor's table or whatever the fuck it's called. That's crazy. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It's just that's what this is. Somebody's like, I want to have a baby, but they want to have it. This could be like, is this a fucking show? It could be a show too. Oh, thank you, Jakey. Love, new or old. What are you talking about? Oh, 11/11. That's cool. Into the super skeptical until recently. What do you mean? New or old? Love, new or old. But yeah, somebody's having like a in vitro or a test tube baby. I don't know who that's for. That's for somebody though, or this is what somebody's thinking about doing. Yeah, somebody needs to like relax. They're unless somebody's just going in and getting like a pap smear or some shit, or somebody needs to get a pap smear. You can be a childbearing age still. I don't know if you're trying to have a child. Somebody's definitely trying to have a child, or they want to get pregnant, but it may not be, you know, with a person. They just want to have a kid for themselves. I mean, okay. Or somebody around you, or something like that. Appreciate the $4.99. I don't really know what's going on, but thank you. Yeah. So somebody could be in a hospital or being hospitalized or something like that. I really hope somebody's not like, let me make sure this is not a health related thing and something serious. Give me a minute, because I'm here to help whomever with whatever, or just to get the messages out, and it's not going to be for just anybody. So relax, calm down, sit back. um, This is like somebody planning for the future. Somebody like freezing their eggs or something like that, or their sperm, or what's up with this? What's this? Four sword. Yeah, the Fool, a baby. This is twice, two different decks. The Fool, the Fool. It's time to do something new or embark on something, a new beginning. I don't know what this is, but you have what it takes to make it happen. Somebody, I feel like somebody's trying to start a family. Like I said, somebody might have not been able to have kids, and or they might have thought they couldn't have kids. Somebody might have been trying for a long time to have children. Somebody could also like froze eggs or whatever, and somebody's thinking about going ahead and doing this, starting a family or something like that. It could be a Aquarius. It could be a you don't have to be an Aries, but Aquarius. I never really put Aries with the Fool like that, but go ahead. You can be a Libra, a Leo, a Virgo. Any of those cuspers, Leo, Virgo cusper, or Virgo, Libra cusper, or any of those in Vedic, if you know what I'm talking about. The thing that's weird is a lack of commitment. It's like, I feel like there's a lack of commitment somewhere too. Like somebody is not fully committed to something. But it doesn't have to be that deep. Somebody's just real spontaneous. What's this Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Let me get one more card for that. See what's up. Some of you guys, this is you that you're pregnant or something like that, or it took So you can be on bed rest. That's not for everybody. Or you could just had a kid, or somebody just had a newborn. I just don't understand what the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse for. It's like now it's not just you or something, so something's hard. What's up with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse? I don't understand why making an offer would be. What do you need to make an offer for? Yeah, you have help. So you can definitely be, I mean, you could be growing too, but somebody's like dedicated to being like a mother or something, or I don't know what the fuck this is. I gotta get off of it though, because I'm tired. Somebody could be having somebody could have had a boy, or could be having a boy, but it takes two or it takes more than one person, of course, to have it. Well, not entirely. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really know if somebody is having like a in vitro or whatever that shit is when you get inseminated and it's not like a natural type of thing. But somebody could be studying about this, unless this is something that you do for work, but or that's somebody's career or something. But this can be somebody studying. Maybe you're studying this. Somebody's studying this. So what somebody wants to do. Somebody can be from a military background, or somebody can be militant. Trades person. Hopefully nobody's trading in kids. Now the Nine of Pentacles is upright. This is what I'm talking about right here. Now this is a job somebody has after a period of like of solitude or something, like a time to introspect. Somebody is ready to get back out there, or ready to, like, I don't know what they're making an offer for. What the fuck is this offer? I guess somebody didn't have it and now they have it. I don't even okay. Maybe somebody wasn't mature enough to do something, or somebody wasn't financially stable to have a kid or something like that, and now they want to have a kid, or they want to have a family or something. All right, so we got Virgo, Virgo, Aquarius, Aries, Libra, Leo, Capricorn. Okay. So like I said, I asked for a Nine of Pentacles. What's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and it came out upright. So I feel like somebody's back on their feet or something like that, or somebody's financially stable from the help of others. So somebody could be hooking somebody up with a job or something too, or some money came in due to somebody's like hard work or commitment. I don't know what the fuck that got to do with the test tube baby and whatever the fuck else I was getting. I'm gonna leave that alone. So I'm gonna dismiss this fool. What's up with this Eight of Swords and this Tower though? I think I'm done after this. Like, what's this backfire, or this this energy that was restricted? It's almost like something not able to get out, so it's being like I didn't even need to give me a second. It's like something's not being released, like a gas, or something's not being released, so it's needing to be let out or something like that. It's like no place for something to escape. What the fuck is this? What's this? Yep, about to get up off of this because I'm tired. King of Swords. So somebody can be a Libra, or this can be an air sign or whatever. Okay, what's going on with this air sign? Somebody's mind is blown. It's 8 of Swords times 2. What the fuck is going on? The 8 of Swords came out with the King of Swords and the 8 of Swords. So it's either a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra here that's feeling like backed into a corner, or they feel like all hell's about to break loose. Or somebody's like afraid or terrified or something like that. Somebody going through a crisis, because the Tower is here. So somebody could be going through some type of crisis. This could be an identity crisis. What's going on? I don't understand. This is what doesn't make any sense. It's like there's fulfillment here, but there's also like this feeling of being trapped times 3. It's like a lot of trapped ass energy. Somebody, whatever. But yeah, it's like somebody's like limited or needing a release. Excuse me. It's like somebody needs a release or something. So they are satisfied. This ain't sex, because if it was, it would make sense. It ain't that. I mean, it could be for somebody, but nah. I feel like this is more so of somebody needing to like release themselves of not release, my bad. Relieve themselves of a situation where it's like it could be either a crisis or just a lot of drama. Somebody feels like they're stuck in all this drama and they want to break free, but somebody could also feel as if, you know, their hands are tied, like it's nothing they can do about a particular situation. That's for somebody. Somebody's also eating like, I don't know if this is IHOP or Steak and Shake or In-N-Out or Whataburger or some shit, or Freddy's, something like that. Something with a burger with like grilled onion, like whatever, something like that. I don't eat red meat, so I couldn't tell you that. So what's going on with this Tower real quick? It could also be where somebody's mind is blown, like somebody literally couldn't wrap their mind around something or their head around something, and now it's like somebody gets this viewpoint and the shit's like it blows their fucking mind. So what's up with this Tower? Justice. Yeah, somebody can be a Libra. You don't have to be. But I feel like if something comes in right on time. I don't know if somebody feels like they're being punished, but really it's like somebody needs to look at something as a glass half empty instead of looking at it as a glass half full or some shit like that. I feel like if somebody changed their perspective or they change their viewpoint on something, it's going to make total sense. Or somebody's going to get some type of idea like, okay, and then justice. Like, so what? Okay. So is this let's say trivia. This could literally be a judge or somebody of authority. So you could have been a victim of something, and you could have been trying to you could have been going over and over in your head about you being being uncertain about what's going on and what's going to happen. Maybe you don't know how to handle something or what direction to take when it comes to something. really trying to understand something, or really trying to rack your head around something, your brain around something. And it's like whatever it is that you was wanting or wishing for, or it's like instead of staying negative about situations, like you're choosing to stay optimistic. So you could be getting rewarded for something here. It could either be out of nowhere, or this is a decision that was made due to justice. So this could be a legal dispute. Karmic justice is here. This is like the truth, honesty, you being truthful and honest, or somebody else being truthful or honest. It's like the cause and effect of someone else, either you or someone else. Now somebody could be in jail, or somebody was worried they were going to go to jail or something, or somebody gets released. I don't know, whatever the case may be. Like charges get dropped, or it's like oh my goodness, it's like a life lesson. So somebody could be apologizing to you, or like I said, it could be a decision that's going to be made to maintain justice. This is law and order, point blank and period. So whatever you might have felt like, whatever you were a victim of, that you might have felt like you were just uncertain about, or you didn't know what direction to take or what was going to happen, I feel like instead of looking at something negatively, you're going to look at something in a more optimistic, positive way, and then you get what you want. Or you get what you want. Not only that, you're also getting what you give. So whatever energy you put out is coming back. So I don't know, hopefully it's good. I don't know if you might feel like the energy maybe you put out is not that great, or you might be just thinking like over and over again, overthinking about the energy you put out. Was it good enough? Did I do well? Or what's going to happen? There's going to be agreement here. You may get a settlement. What's up with this Two of Pentacles? Yeah, it may be kind of fast too. Yeah, it's fast. I got the Knight of Wands twice, and it's two different decks. So it was at the bottom of the deck, and then we got it here. I got 11 here. I seen 11 earlier, and you also got 12. So this could be about you. This could be about money. This is money. Second house, yeah, money. It can also be your 11th house. This can be somebody else, like a friend of yours, or somebody in your community, or something to do with the community. So it's 2. Tower again. Ace of Cups, okay. So it's a conception. Pisces is here. For some of you guys, for somebody, it's a fucking pregnancy, man. Either something didn't go the first time, or somebody didn't get pregnant. They've been trying, or whatever the case, and then it's like something takes, or something is a success. I don't know who that's for. Just saying. What's up with this Tower yet again? So you escape something, or you walk away from... Oh, goodness gracious. What is going on here? Hold on. So you distancing yourself from some type of, like, uproar or some type of disaster. This could be a natural disaster. Okay, so somebody can have a natural disaster happening, either them themselves, or this could be like something to do with work. So I don't know what happens to a job, or work, or somebody's health, or something like that. Could also be lifestyle, or somebody's like disappointed. There's a lot of disappointment here. What's up with this? I should be switching the Empress. So this could be somebody's like child's mother, some woman, or this could be you, whatever the case may be. For someone, it's heavy on the pregnancy part. I'm sorry, but for somebody, it's just that. where either something like, I mean, you could be going to court when it comes to a child or a kid. I just don't know how deep this goes because everybody got different things going on. Somebody definitely could have went to jail or be either getting released from jail. I'm definitely tasting some type of bread. It's like a multi-grain wheat bread or some shit. What am I asking? I forgot. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't even know what the fuck I was asking because I was getting some other stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Somebody's like, I know somebody's disappointed. Oh yeah, what's this Empress? That's what I meant. What is it? What is it about? Nine of Pentacles. So for somebody that's not, if this is about somebody who's like, and this is like a situation where you have kids, it's like you're a single mother or you're you're like pregnant by yourself or you have to deal with, you have to have this child, I don't know, or you're in court for a child. Like I said, it's about a child. I don't know if somebody has lost a child. Then this can be because of anything. I don't know if somebody lost a child because they, oh damn, they're about to come take it. Hopefully it's not too loud. um yeah, it's like somebody's looking into the truth about a child. Something about court. Okay, for someone here, I don't know if what happened to a child for somebody, because somebody definitely possibly lost a child and they're trying to get, like, they're trying to get compensated from whatever this is. The test tube doesn't sound too great because it sounds like somebody was being like experimented on, or some child could have lost their life due to negligence or something like that. So somebody could be going to court to figure something out or get karma or get justice. Now, on the flip though, somebody else, if you're getting a settlement, Nine of Pentacles. That's all I gotta say. I just don't know why the negativity is here. Why is this Eight of Cups here? My bad. Yeah, why is the Eight of Cups here and then the Five of Cups? Okay. Some of you guys might have lost like a soulmate or a partnership or a connection. My bad, I know it's loud as fuck. Or an engagement. This just got all over the place. So let me just stop doing this. Okay, so what's up with this Five of Cups, and then I'm done. This is like all over the place. It's definitely something to do with the child here, a baby. Yeah, Ten of Swords. So the hard part is over, or it will be. Somebody may be like it's like an inability to cope when it comes to a loss. What type of loss is this? I don't know if somebody is like some type of mistake. Yeah, the Devil and then the Emperor. So something about a man. So somebody lost their child's father, or now this could be the person that's in jail. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if somebody like lost a husband, or was betrayed by a husband or some man. I don't know if somebody OD'd or something about drug addiction, or it also could be abuse. Somebody could abuse a child, or maybe even unalive the child. I'm alright, because no. I don't want to do that. So you may get, somebody's getting justice because somebody either was like had an addiction, or they were abusive or violent, or they assaulted a child, or they did some shit here. I'm not going to get into it. And there's a lot of towers here. It's like mad confusion. It's abuse. There's a lot of abuse here too, and violence and shit. I don't like that. I don't know what the fuck somebody got. Some was happening there, but there's a lot of abuse and violence and stuff in the home. Was what something regarding a child. I'm gonna leave all that alone. I'm not. I don't know what that was about. Now this could be something that you're hearing about, seeing. This could be a, I don't know, a movie, a show. Somebody else is going through this. I have no clue. This energy. Energy can be anything. Meaning you can, anything can come up in these readings. It doesn't necessarily have to be your life, but it's whatever you give your energy to, or somebody. Anything, even me. But I'm not about to watch any fucking thing. I'm about to go to sleep. So, not saying that it can't be the future. Oh well. Yeah. Somebody definitely is like violent, abusive, and they got something about assault charges. It's all kinds of shit going on with that. I'm gonna leave that alone. Alone. Alright, it's been real. I got to go. Appreciate the likes and all that. If it was confusing, I apologize at the end. I don't know what that was about, but I got a lot of stuff there. What the fuck? I got mad cards. I don't know what I'm gonna do with. Hold up. Anyways, yeah, we talked about a lot. I'm pretty sure my throat gonna be fucking feeling it later. All that fucking yapping. I be getting heated when I be seeing shit that's like just annoying. Like people, the way they keep going about things when it comes to like love and shit. It's like, it's like, say what you want to say and stop being so fucking scary, bro. Man, that's just like, that gotta be exhausting. I gotta put all these up. I'll get these later. I gotta clean all this stuff up and reorganize anyways. Just like other people. Alright, it's been a good night. I gotta go. Let me get you. Oh, thank you, Savannah. You too. My bad. Sometimes I be so tapped into my shit, I don't really be paying attention to a lot of stuff. But yes, good night. Good night to all the people in the chat. Ah! Alright. Alright, good night.